Ladies and lads, welcome to the Tekken 7 Fight Nights Invitational here. PlayStation tournaments. The year is not quite done yet. We have some more Tekken 7 action for you. My name is Spag and I'm joined by Kung Fu Kobe. K-Wiz, how you doing, my friend?
Oh, that's a nice intro. I like that one. I really like that. Was nice and smooth. That was a good one there, Spag. Thank you for the introduction, and thank you to everyone that has tuned in here to watch this amazing tournament. Like you said, Spag, the year is not done yet. We have just over 48 hours before the year is done. But before that, we just have a little bit more time for some great Tekken to send you guys off. Probably the last big tournament we're gonna have to close out the year. Some of the best players in Europe are here today, Spag, and I am excited.
Yes, definitely, man. I think we do have the bracket as well to show for you. Just to let you guys know who is going to be competing here. K-Wiz, we know some of the best players in Europe competing here today, man. And, you know, these tournaments have been quite back and forth as well. You know, is one thing that's beautiful about Europe is you never quite know who's going to win. K-Wiz, take us through the players, man.
I mean, first off, you have DritonRama, Cloud T7, you got Germany versus UK there. You got DBP versus Jodd, another German player there, and a French player, Fergus versus Bode, the Irish, the lone Irishman there, Bode, the Italian Stallion, and you have Nunox going up against K-Top. That's going to be Portugal versus Greece, Bag. Not two countries we say very often when it comes to the European Tekken landscape.
Absolutely, man. Each of these matches, and when we get into them individually, we're going to talk about them because there's history in all of them, and you know these are high-level players as well, competition. So and big diversity too with the play styles and characters. This is what you love to see when it comes to Tekken. Any character can get it done on their day, and who's going to have their day? We'll find out. But what are they playing for though? There is, of course, a prize pool here. Have a look, ladies and lads, for that number one, $200. Second place, $150. Third, $100, and of course fourth place as well, getting a share of that prize pool with $50. So there is money on the line here for tonight's fight night, ladies and lads.
Yeah, imagine one of the players is a bit late on some Christmas shopping. You know, I feel like they have a chance to sort of rectify that. And this is actually the format for today, all double elimination, best of 3 until we get to the finals, where it's the classic first to 3, best of 5 action. And this is just how we know it. You know, this is how tournaments run. This is what we're used to by now, Spag. So no surprises going into this event. And I've said it multiple times, Spag. I'm excited.
Yeah,
you know,
and everybody's starting off on winners as well. So, you know, there's a lot of opportunity there. If you have a bit of an off first game, you know, early days, then you still have that chance to fight from the loser bracket. And how many times have we seen it? We've seen it quite a few times, people winning from that losers.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's just so much more to play for and so much time to play for as well. You have that extra time. Like, there are some brackets where, you know, top 8 you start from, lose you start from the winners. But speaking of you guys watching today, you can also be winners, you can also be losers. You can rack up some wins in PlayStation tournaments through all of December and January for a chance to win prizes like the new DualSense Edge controller on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 5 consoles on the PlayStation 4 tournaments. Sign up on console and start competing for prizes today. The full rules can be read at compete.playstation.com. Now, this excites me, Spab, because as you know, I'm a big DualSense enjoyer. I have like many of them. The DualSense, the PlayStation 5 is actually my go-to Tekken peripheral right now. I know some people they're not fan, but me personally, I'm a huge fan of the PlayStation 5 pad. And you know, with moving on to the next generation with the next game Tekken, it will be mostly only on the next generation. People gotta get started on those new peripherals, man. So
definitely could be a good shout, man. Yeah, get signed up, man. Compete.playstation.com and potentially get yourself that peripheral on the PlayStation 5, man. Because yeah, like you said, man, new gen is coming soon, man. It's coming soon. Can't wait, absolutely. But yes, talking about can't wait. I can't wait for this match here because oh my gosh, we have DritonRama up on screen right now. This guy has one of the most entertaining playstyles that I personally am a fan of, man. The law player from Germany. You know, this man has competed for a very, very long time. I remember him first from Tekken Tag 2 times. And, you know, he said that one of his best performances was the LCQ in Amsterdam, where he got top 5. And hey, where's the LCQ happening this time? It's happening back in Amsterdam. So I'm hoping for some more DritonRama action. But yeah, there's definitely going to be one to look out for here for today.
yeah, I'm always excited to see DritonRama play. I feel like he sort of fell behind when like a lot of the newer German players, you know, stepped up. You know, HK's, Kaizoku, Laz's, Yatetsu's, and so on. But he is still here to show that, you know, he's not done just yet. Like he sees all these new kids coming about. Speaking of new kids, you have Cloud T7, a Birmingham local. That's Uran's there, Spag, a young player from Brum. And obviously we know when you speak of good Birmingham, as good Tekken players in the UK, Birmingham comes to mind almost immediately now with some of the talent they have and hopefully Cloud T7 can sort of show that here today with his gameplay. A King main, but also has an Eliza on the side, which is definitely a weird combination of characters. Now that I say that out loud, I don't know anyone that sort of does that. But yeah, definitely excited to see him play. I've actually played him before myself in tournaments and sets before. Both these two actually, they are very exciting play styles. Cloud is definitely using those chain throws, those king command throws, getting all going, and DritonRama. You know, I feel like the less said about him, the better, so our viewers will be surprised with what he blesses us with here today.
100%, man. You know, it's interesting as well because DritonRama, you only really see play the lore, but as you mentioned, Cloud T7 has multiple characters that he uses. The King, and like you said, the Eliza, and then a Kazuya as well. And just in case, you know, the first match doesn't really go his way, always has the option to switch to a completely different character. You mentioned these are like the playstyle that you have with Eliza compared to King are completely different, but in the right hands, we don't see a lot of King players around, you know, at the high level, but in the right hand, this character can do big damage. So is DritonRama going to be ready for the Kings? Because, you know, we don't see the character a lot, especially in Germany, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting first match here, but I think Cloud T7 is going to have to deal with the pressure and the unpredictable nature of DritonRama's offense, you know, and that's what it is when playing this guy, especially in a short set. This is the best of 3. Going up against DritonRama is always scary. I mean, we even saw at Combo Breaker what this guy was able to do, almost taking out Arslan Ash, the EVO champion. So, I mean, DritonRama, he is definitely a favorite here. Can he take out Cloud T7? Or is Cloud T7 going to surprise us? And he surprised us with the Maven pick.
Already a surprise that Cloud T7 we mentioned before. Birmingham local, someone who does train a lot with Immortal Soul as well. Our front runner for one of the best Ravens we have in Europe. So he's going to know this character, going to know what to do. And like we said, has a bunch of characters. We didn't mention the Ravens back. I wasn't aware of the Raven. In fact, I was not aware. So I'd like to see what he pulls out here. DritonRama, this is gonna be a character I think in Europe you've been prepared for years. We've had so many top players playing this character. Obviously, you know, most notably Tishimon throughout most of, you know, Tekken 7's lifespan. So, you know, if DritonRama falls for some shenanigans here, you know, that's not a good sign.
100%. Do you know what it is about a character specialist like Driton is that he's going to know each matchup, you know, like his lore versus the entire cast. He's got the experience, he has the practice. But as you say, that Cloud T7 getting off to a nice start.
Yeah, big spinner. He gets a counter hit there, but puts his own back to the wall. Good start here for Cloud, though. Nice life lead in the duck. Oh, messes up his while standing one. Not going to be happy. But
yeah, that's going to be blocked by DritonRama. The while standing one is launch punishable. Lore has a 14-frame launcher. One of the quickest launches in the game. But DritonRama fighting back now, has the life lead.
Yeah, but now Rage and tries to parry. The Rage Jab is going to beat it out. Cloud T7 gets the first round. T7.
Yeah. That was a very back and forth round there as well. You can see, you know, Cloud T7 started off really well. And look at that DritonRama with the punishable move into a launcher. That's what we're saying. So unpredictable with this playstyle.
Yeah, you're just not going to be ready for things like that. You've not played against Driton before, but the backstand power crash been nerfed. Turn to new tactics instead of a knockdown there. So wall crash, but a back 3 is going to seal the round for Driton. We're tied up 1-1.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. DritonRama, Cloud T7 going to have to try and end the momentum here from DritonRama if he wants a chance to win here, because Driton, once he gets going, super hard to stop him. But this is a great answer back from Cloud.
Yeah, unfortunate on the wall combo there. I don't know what was going on. Has some Raven jankiness there, but not ready for the counter hit. Cloud T7 looking good.
And this is what Raven can do to you as well, man. Raven has a very comprehensive, good tool set. Got the mix-ups from the full crouch, got the nice poking, great tracking. If you can put it all together, it's very dangerous.
Yeah, and the second hit of the cart will just catch his Driton. Power was not ready to convert with a combo, but has a life lead now. Looking good this round.
Yeah, this is good. Trying to go in with the snake dash. That's the wall standing to counter hit. Big damage incoming. Wall combo.
Back one, try to do something funny. You need to get up, Driton.
Oh my god, dude! Counter hit, not over yet.
Yeah, this could be the start of something. As Rage Red also doing extra damage right now. Nice.
Oh my god.
From Cloud. So that Rage Jab there from Lore, like the regular one is still the same speed, but they gave him a buff in the most recent patch where he does it from DSS, the little shimmy stance there. It's actually, I think, 2 frames faster.
I think it's a lot for 8 frames faster. Is it 2 frames?
2, 3, 4. They're all just numbers back then.
Just numbers.
But yeah, it's actually just a bit faster, and I think Cloud was ready for it. And this become part of the mind game now for Lore as well. And people see his in Rage, and he does the little shimmy, they're going to be expecting raise jab. So the mids become a lot stronger there. And I guess like -14, you know, because I think that's what DSS1 is, you know, that a move like that with huge pushback against Raven isn't that big of a deal, I think, to go for. So I want to see a bit more of that there from Driton. But yeah, first game going to Cloud. I don't even think we can call these kinds of things upsets anymore, the way we've seen, like, I guess the newer gen. I say it like I'm not one of the new gen players, but the newer gen players, you know, sort of like come out and be able to take it to these stalwarts. So DritonRama's back.
No, 100%, man. Yeah, just looking at that Raven from Cloud, you can tell he's got a lot of hours with that character in, because, you know, kind of made everything work. We said how Raven has a very comprehensive tool set with the poking, the snake dashing, and utilize the snake dash so well. This is something that you have to do when you're playing Raven, right? Getting a counter hit from Wasan 2 to Wasan 2. So yeah, Cloud T7 is really putting together all of Raven's moveset here versus DritonRama. But as you could see in that last round, even with that massive life deficit, DritonRama almost took the round back. He's always dangerous, so it doesn't matter how much of a life deficit he has. So Cloud T7, he's up 1-0. He needs to try and finish it now, man, because Driton's very dangerous.
Driton's just one of those players like is not over until it's over. The fat lady is never fully warmed up against DritonRama. So let's see how he gets into it. The second game, Magic 4 to start. Gets the pick up, but doesn't fully confirm. But while standing 2 count hits to start off. Cloud T7 is feeling it right now. Yeah,
definitely, man. It's like DritonRama's not really playing as well in that close range, which usually is where Lord does really well. And look at that now. Going for the full crash mix-up. Guesses right on the mid.
I think Cloud is trying to break a new record for most drop combos in a round. I hope he doesn't lose it because of that.
Okay, here we go. Goes for the snake dash, a spin-a-rooney spin to win. Cloud T7 with all the momentum.
Yeah, huge risk to close out that round though. That was a lot. That could have been a launch. But again, another launch for Cloud. Are we going to see the combo drops back? That's what I want to know.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I believe this time. Yes, there we go. Try to go for some okie dokie.
Oh, okay. New tactic. No duck there from Driton. Gets a wild setting 2. This is not looking good.
Yeah, try to use the jab just to peel him off the wall. Nice Magic 4 to get the float, but it's not going to be a lot of damage here for Driton.
Nice combo optimization there. The down 2 was the perfect spacing. Cloud 7, another huge life to start off though. Nice whip punish.
That's a beautiful whip punish. Oh, and no launch on the power crush. That is -14 as well, I believe.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Driton right now, but has rage. Can't make anything happen. A misinput there, an error with the jump. Cloud capitalizes and moves 1 round away from moving forward. Hits back nice with punish from Driton.
Yeah, finally DritonRama being able to get the 3+4 and the punish. Here we go. Punish again. Good. Okay, DritonRama now fighting back.
Actually, it's never over till it's over when Driton is in play.
Yeah. Big whiff, no punish, but gets the little cheeky string to finish off the round.
Out forward 1-3. Good work there from Driton.
No, wrong. Again, not punishing correctly here, Kawis.
Yeah, these small things are hurting Driton though.
Yeah.
For this round, if you can make it work, doesn't believe in 3+4-4.
Nice. Catching Cloud T7 overextending again. Cloud, is it a case of maybe letting the light at the end of the tunnel blind him? I don't know. He thought he was 1 round away, but DritonRama's fighting back. Yeah,
I hope Cloud is able to close out this round. It always hurts to lose in this kind of fashion.
Punish.
Yeah, very nice.
Uh-oh.
Broken.
Oh, he got the fake flip. Oh, DritonRama. Looking to get the reverse sweep, pushing him close to the wall. Rage available now for Cloud T7. There's a dragon kick. Oh, a legend kick again. And DritonRama 3 rounds straight. We mentioned it, Kawis. It is not over until it's over with this guy.
Yeah, I think Cloud T7 just needed to finish his food there. He was up. I feel like he was... I think he was trying to play a bit for the star points there with some of the parries and play back. But Driton's one of those players you can't really do that. He's one of those players you have to finish off when you get the chance. And I think you know, Cloud's window of opportunity is just getting smaller and smaller right now. So yeah, I don't know, Spag. You know, I feel like he needs to make this one a quick one, because the longer the game goes on, I think the more Driton, his claws just start to sort of wrap around the game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what ended up killing him. It was the whiff punishing from DritonRama, right? Trying to predict when Driton wanted to come in and throwing out these risky launches, right? Whereas before, he was playing really well by just going in with the snake dash, getting into range, and mixing up DritonRama with the full crash mix up with the spin-a-rooney and Wasan 1, and just general pokes, right? Everything was working for him fine, but then he tried to play very risky. And playing risky versus Law, if you whiff, man, you know what's coming. The 3+4, one of the quickest and long-range launches in the game. So he has to tighten it up a little bit here, man. Remember how he was playing, because it's final match here. We're going to the Brimstone and Fire.
No character switch as well, sticking with the Maven. Let's see if it's going to pay off.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, Driton was looking really good that last game, but Cloud could have closed out, had 2 rounds to start off with. Was looking like it was going to be a 3-zip. Hopefully we can see that kind of performance here again for Cloud, because if not, Driton might just run away with it.
Just needs to remember how he was playing before. Where did you get those rounds? You got the round by playing solid, playing in close, mixing up DritonRama from full crouch and playing really good with your pokes and clever. DritonRama, though, he's got some momentum behind him. He has a lot more experience as well. Is that experience going to come into play here? Final match incoming.
It starts off with another 3+4-4, and this might carry to the wall, and it does.
Aye.
You mentioned the experience, Spag, not knowing how to punish the slide there.
Yeah.
And again, that's what happens when you're not playing your main character. You're going to mess up certain things like that.
For sure. But this is it now. Cloud T7 again in that close range now. Can potentially get some stuff going.
I think for Driton throws out that Hulk. He gets nothing for it. Just playing a bit safe now.
Oh, nice.
No dark. The while setting 2 again for Cloud, but doesn't get the best combo conversion. Gets hit by the spring kick. 1-1-2. Rage drive spent.
What is going on right now? What's going on? The slide, you DritonRama. 1 round up in this final game.
All momentum is on his side right now, Spag. I feel like Cloud just letting it slip. A down 4-2. Driton. Everything's working right now.
Yeah, we're starting to see these down 4-2s timed really well to stop Cloud T7 from getting in and asserting the offense, and that's big damage incoming.
Yeah, I feel like Cloud is throwing right now. Another slide. That's going to close out the round. DritonRama working on 5 rounds straight right now, Spag.
Oh my gosh. It's set point now for DritonRama. Can Cloud T7 answer back with his own reverse sweep with a double flip kick? DritonRama does not care right now.
Oh my goodness, he's going to go to the wall again. This is how every round has started in this game. One throw broken. That was big.
Oh, the parry.
One throw not broken this time. What's the final mix, Spag?
Oh, we got mid and the low to finish it. 3 rounds straight, no round brown. DritonRama going to take it 2-1. So close. Cloud T7 was a round away. He was 2 rounds up in that second game. But hey, DritonRama is going to be the winner here and move on in the winner's side of the bracket.
Yeah, I have to say a bit unfortunate there for Cloud. It was all looking good. It was all coming up Cloud. And then I think Driton just remembered he was playing a game of Tekken, woke up, and Cloud just stepped his foot completely off the gas. Driton played very well. I like how he ended all the rounds as well. The first 2 rounds he ended with slides, and then the final round he ended with a wild setting 1. Didn't finish it, but he just was just playing with it mixed up. It was completely in Cloud's head, and I think maybe the lights got to him, Spag.
It did, man, and I feel like DritonRama also, we have to give him some credit because he made some great adaptation on his timing and his move choices. When Cloud T7 was in DritonRama's face, he was mixing up with the pokes and the back turn mix-ups and the full cloud mix-ups. There is a way to defeat that, which is to, use your keep out well. Using stuff like back 4, down 4-2. Those 2 moves in particular are very good at keeping out your opponent, and he used it well. The amount of times he was able to, at the end of the set, be able to use his uppercut down 4-2 to kind of stop Cloud's T7's momentum and get big damage. I mean, a really good adaptation, again, shows his experience. So DritonRama, as you see in the bracket, there is going to move on in the winner's side. Cloud T7 is going to be in the lower side of the bracket. And we'll be seeing soon who he's going to be playing up against. But yes, if you see the bracket right now, ladies and lads, our next match, DBP and Jodd.
Yeah, so this one could actually set up an all-German face-off in the winner's semi-final there if DB wins it. But Jodd is definitely not someone to count out. The form he has been on, I think the past, few months ago or so, from October to now, he has been a man on a mission. But DBP as well, he's someone not to take lightly. This is someone who, qualified all the way to the top 8 of the regional finals for the Tekken Mod Tour. Definitely a top player. Definitely not someone to be scoffed at. Probably, one of the 2 best bobs we have in Europe.
And remember that DBP is he's a regular player on these PlayStation tournaments, and he actually managed to net himself a ticket to EVO 2022 this year by winning one of the tournaments here, right? So he's going to be definitely familiar with some of the players, but also just this is his comfort zone. He's been here, he's been on the big stage before, on live on PlayStation. The lights ain't going to get to him, and of course has a lot of experience too. You mentioned how he's played against a lot of the top players for a very long time. I remember DBP from 2017 when the Tekken 7 came out playing at the high level in offline tournaments. So, it's definitely all in his favor when it comes to experience. But just like you mentioned, okay, with Jodd, just recently has been just playing incredible. Like, I don't know what it is, but something definitely clicked, and he's playing definitely like a top European talent.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of unfortunate for Jodd to sort of hit this form kind of late. Because if he had hit this form just a few months early, he would have been in the top 16 of regional finals. It came down to a mix-up performance where he didn't do the best of the mix-up, wasn't able to qualify there. But I think just a slight better performance there. If he'd hit the stride he's hit now, back then, we could have potentially seen this guy at the second World Tour finals.
Yes.
But then you have to beat someone like me, and we know that. All
right. Okay.
But obviously we're getting this game. We have DVP versus Jodd, another winners quarterfinal game.
And look, man, when it comes down to it, look, it's France versus Germany. These are two extremely strong nations, and these are two of the top players from those nations as well. So this is going to be extremely fun to watch, and I don't feel like I've seen these two play all too often as well.
Yeah.
Jodd, especially recently with his newfound form, and this is one thing that I want to say to people that are maybe playing Tekken and trying to learn and get good, is that you don't get after a certain point, when you get high enough level, like it gets harder and harder to rank up and to get better, right? But it doesn't happen gradually. It happens in big chunks sometimes, right? So Jodd definitely found that massive chunk. He's figured something out fundamental wise, and he managed to make it click. It should be the Bob versus Nina here. What are we gonna get? No surprises. We're starting off with the precipice of fate. Nina versus Bob.
One thing I always like to say when we see a Germany versus France face-off spag, I know you'll agree with me. I say this is like, Germany versus France. It's like they're fighting for the second best region in Europe. That's something I like to say.
It's true though. Look, they don't even deny it. Oh, look, we don't want to get into a war right now. You don't want to get these guys angry, but it's true, But yes, Precipice says the walls are going to be in play. Who does this favor? I don't really know, because Nina has the crazy wall carry and pressure, but DVP in a small stage.
I think the buff to Nina's wall new tactics, makes her always scary with the walls in play. If you're back to against Nina and she does high Ashida, she is a mix-up of an unbreakable throw and then the mid, which is a wall bounce, but also her new tactics move. So plus on block mid, that's also a wall bounce or an unbreakable throw. It's very scary when you're back against the wall playing against Nina. But I think DVP's one of those players, he might just not care.
Yeah, I don't think he cares, man. Like, that's the thing about DVP, and that's what makes him so scary. But nice parry there from Jodd, getting some big damage. Armbar. Woo! Nice Oki.
I've been guaranteed that, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good start there from Jodd. Knowing the Nina matchup is very, very important too, like having the experience. Talking about experience though, the sidestep right on that string into full launch.
Yeah, I love when players do that, because you can just drop the second hit and get your I-11 punished for like sidestepping again a full launch. The first time as well, for preparation. Speaking of the first time, first can opener, DP is ready right now. We're seeing the match on opportunity.
Yeah, we're seeing both these guys are playing at a high level at the moment and they're ready. Oh my god. One more hit.
Down one into the down four there. Catches Jodd. Looking into the headlights right there.
Yeah, good stuff. One round apiece. And immediately you can already see these guys are playing super strong, man. But it's all about momentum. Tekken is a very momentum-based game. We say all the time. There we go.
Yeah, big Giga Jacker there. Oh, nice parry. Doesn't do any of the follow-up.
Okay, gets a flow. Can he take it to the wall though? That's the question. Just about. Nice combo as well. Wow.
Very nice there from DVP. Oh, no! Punish there. Down back 3 to follow up. DVP looking good this round. Steamrolling to move ahead.
Yeah, and that's what happens, man. You see when you drop a single punish, just how important that is at the high level. It allowed DVP to get a big punish himself and then finish it off with that low.
Slide.
Oh, string!
First time, no, drops the combo. But Giga Jacker is waiting.
That's so good, man. Goes for the home move. Guaranteed back 3. Ready for the orbital. And the up for 4. One of the only bombs that uses that move now. And look at that. DVP can take the first match.
No, one thing I love the way DVP uses up forward 4. Because it's just a move that you can... DVP just throws out. It's a move you just can throw out. It's a safe hop kick. Yes, it's high. So like if you low crush... If you get a low crush, but they do a high crush move, you're not going to get anything. But it's a move you can just throw out. It's a free launch attempt, and Bob, I think with the wall carry, the way DP especially optimizes the combos, it's just such a good move to use, and I love the way DVP. I was actually analyzing a few of DVP's games not too long ago, and like I just noticed how much he uses that move, and it's like, why not? It's a safe hop kick attempt, it's a safe low crash attempt, Just keep doing it. Great start for DBP.
Honestly, like, yeah, you're right. When it comes to DVP, just his ability to use all of Bob's moves, you know, he doesn't let anything go to waste, you know, and we saw it there as well with the low wall splat, using the down forward 1/1+2 string to get the max combo. His optimization with this character is incredible. Jodd, though, showing signs of life there. I mean, he definitely had an opportunity to take that. But that big drop punish on the new 12-frame punish with Nina, I mean, that was a huge drop, unfortunately. So he can definitely take it. But DBP, in my opinion, I didn't say this, but I feel like he is our favorite to win today's tournament. I think he just has so much experience, especially in these PlayStation tournaments. So this is going to be a tough ask, a tall order for Jodd, but he can do it. He can definitely do it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, especially with the last performance he had. I don't know if did you see the clip that Fergus posted?
Which one?
Against DVP in one of the.
I did. Yeah.
So I'm hoping we get a rematch of that. To be honest,
that'd be cool. That'd be cool, actually.
That would be fun. That would definitely be fun. But like you said, I think Jodd a bit of an underdog here, but I feel like that's something that's never really deterred him. You know, I feel like he's you know, been on the back foot before, been the one that's not expected to win and still put out anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if he turns this one around. But DBP is just so hard to stop when he has this momentum. Let's see if Jodd can make anything happen. You speak about, you know, DBP's optimization. Jodd's optimization with this character is, you know, similar, if not better.
It's fun to watch. It's definitely fun to watch. But we've got to see now, what is Jodd going to do? Again, trying to go for the whiff punish on the CD1. Not going to get it, and DBP get it counter, but once again, dropping that combo.
That's hard commit there on the CD1. Wipe the floor.
Yep.
I'm good now.
Nice.
Chain throw attempt. Nice break.
Wow. Punish.
Went for the unsafe hop kick. That's fine.
Good stuff there from Jodd, man. Just putting on the pressure, mixing DBP up and getting the round on the board.
Okay, now Jodd starting up with all the momentum this round as well. Going to take this to the wall. And it's very scary here. Gotta get away.
Nice sidestep. Look at that. Into the punish. Is that going to be dead? Yes. Okay, Jodd. Just like that. A 15-second round. 7 golden letters. And Jodd looking to even this one out.
Honestly, Spag, I'm a bit disappointed. You had to ask if it's going to be dead on a Jodd combo. You had to ask. But, there was no need to.
The curse ain't strong enough, Kwis.
Yeah.
Not for Jodd. But DBP fighting back. Good with punish.
Okay, that's a 1+2 works out. Nice whiff punish from Jodd. 4-3-3, no duck. Does it again, no duck.
Wow, no respect. And DBP gonna get a round of his own.
Yeah, that's one thing you gotta love about DBP. Like, he does not respect anything.
Nice.
Very nice. Gets the launch of the QCF1. This should take through the wall.
Okay.
Nice combo as well. Very nice.
We've seen the optimization here in play. Here we go. Goes to Twin Pistons. DBP gonna get the wall. No sidewall splat.
It's still a nice conversion, a nice block on the down back 3. Live lead for Jodd, but DBP has been known to turn around. That's fine.
Oh, power crush is a power crush. No break. That's gonna be dead, I think. No, he tech rolls. Wow. Just did it. Hail Mary, man. Just why not? You know, go for the CD2.
That is like classic quintessential DBP. You know, like, I need one move to make a comeback. Like, if this hits, I win. If it doesn't, whatever, we go into the net. That is quintessential. DBP right there to just throw out the Superman punch, the CD2. Didn't work out, unfortunately. But I've seen it work before. I've seen DBP be in that exact situation, do that, and it's worked. So I don't blame him for doing that, Spag. You know?
Yeah, normally you think, okay, in a situation where I need to make a comeback, the Bob's gonna go for the hell sweep, right? But I don't think he was even in range. It was a weird little situation with the axes, and even there, you know, the reason why I said the throw was going to kill, you can actually tech roll it to mitigate the damage.
Yeah.
But it looked like it was going to hit the wall.
Yeah.
If it hit the wall, it would have definitely been dead. But yeah, good stuff to Jodd though. I mean, definitely able to use the lateral movement. You know, certain things like down forward, the sidestep. You completely caught DBP pressing buttons. Got a big counter, quite a few counter hits actually there for Jodd in that round. So just catching onto the timing, and timing is such a big thing when it comes to Tekken, being able to know when to throw out your moves to counter your opponent. So Jodd making a little bit of an adaptation. Let's see if DBP can answer back.
Yeah, we're going to a final game between these two. No surprises. I think it's going to be on the precipice of fate. Back to where they played the first time. And, you know, if I was a betting man, I wouldn't put any money on this one. These two again.
Nah, you can't do that, but you got to put some money on, man.
If I had to, I'd go. You know, just because the way DVP tried to steal that round back, I'm going with DVP is fearless. If I had to.
All right, I'll go for Jodd just because you went for DVP.
Okay, and we're on the side as well. We're on the side of our players.
That's true. That's true.
So it's like
I'll be Jodd's coach. You can be DVP's coach. He ain't gonna listen to you though.
I'm gonna do. How sweet.
Fight.
All right, let's go.
Let's see if he took my advice. Forward 2 to start off, goes for mid, another forward 2. Nice step and perfect punish there for Jodd. So optimal to the wall.
And this is what I was saying, you know, the lateral movement, he's starting to sidestep and catch DVP pressing buttons, so DVP's gonna have to start and start to change it up a little bit. But that's a beautiful block on the hell sweep.
Yeah, I think this is looking like it could be Jodd's round, but DVP is never done. Tries to also get interrupted. He can't get anything started, Spag.
Yeah, man, it's so hard as well when Nina gets in that close range and starts going for sidestep 1, because all of that pressure, it's all plus on block as well, so you kind of just gotta hold it, you know.
And DVP starts off with more lively, but no gets counted. Well, look at that red bar there, Spag.
Jeez, they're gonna go clean wall splat as well. Look at the combo.
Wow.
The pressure.
Yeah, I think this is not looking good right now for DVP. The down jab, nice stuck there from Jodd. 1 round away from completely turning this game around.
That's it, man. Jodd looking to go into the next round of winners. And look at that right in the back.
Wow. The presence of mind there for Jodd as well to get a nice conversion as well.
Side wall splat there, unfortunately. Tries to go for the power crush. Good punish. Punish, no.
Yeah. I think
Did he
the
get
down
anything?
the down forward 2 and whilst 2 can be a bit confusing, I think, the animations.
Oh man, DVP is getting a little bit greedy. Tries to go for the re-wall splat 2 times and didn't get it. And now Jodd is firing back.
Oh, I love that. I love that. The down 4. I love that from DVP. Instead of just doing a launcher in the back, he goes for something to knock down, get up follow up. Very, very smart work there from DVP. Again, the upward 4 just throws it out. I love it.
There we go. DVP now answering back. They're going to be big damage. Down to missile guaranteed. Oh.
Yeah, Jodd didn't do the side roll out of it. It's actually a lot easier to side roll that combo now. And look at all of this damage.
Yeah, just side roll this time.
Okay, but look at this live DVP. I mean, I don't see Jodd bringing it back. And we're going to a final round, Spag.
Damn, dude, we talked about DVP and his experience, dude. He was looking down and out after those first 2 rounds, but here we go, final round. Who's going to take it?
He's respecting nothing right now, just throwing everything but the kitchen sink.
Oh my god, the range.
Yeah, that was just a tip range there. Down forward 2 gets the count hit. DVP gets the first big interaction of this round. It's going to go to the wall.
Oh, cruiser low wall splat. Here we go. Nice power crush. Hell sweep whiffs. Oh my god, DVP. Crazy stuff there. And reverse sweep against Jodd. He looked down and out, but now DVP will take the set 2-1 and move on in winners.
Yeah, I mean, that last interaction, that thing was just a bit unfortunate there for Jodd. You know, with the first hit of the hell sweep, I think Jodd tried to whiff punch for something.
Yeah.
Definitely got misinput. Did the weird upward 2 thing. And then perfect whiff punish there from DVP to take the game 2-1 over.
Yeah.
In a final game between those 2. And honestly, with those 2 players, I wouldn't have it, you know, any other way. You know, just such good players. We know what they're capable of, and just a showcase of it there.
100%, man. You know, looking at the way that Jodd's been playing, I mean, he's in losers now, not out of the tournament yet, and you can definitely predict that this guy will make a big losers run with the way he's playing and the way he has been playing over the past few months. So yeah, Jodd not out of it yet. Let's see if he can make that losers run. DVP though gonna meet his fellow German player in the winners semis there. That'll be DritonRama, as we'll see the bracket shortly. But yes, that's gonna be Driton versus DVP. But DVP, like I said, man, he's one of our favorites here, and even the end of that match was crazy. Like going for the first hit of hell sweep, whiffing it, and then getting a whiff punish, like that was intentional. I think that was intentional from DVP, man. He has all these setups, and he knows how to use Bob's moves to really mess with your head. You know what I'm saying? So
I just think that's the thing with DVP. Like, you just never know whether or not it's intentional, but like either way, it's gonna work. You know, regardless. I think that's one thing with him as well. You mentioned that. It's like I think his improvisation is also amazing. You know, he finds himself in unfamiliar situations all the time. I think because he's been such a loyalist for this character for so long, he's ready for the situation. Like when he goes back turn, you know, he'll do the back turn to the the Bob move. Like he has a back turn, you know, mid to stuff like that. Like he's always ready for stuff like that. So, you know, just definitely one of our most optimized Bobs in Europe. And I do wish he would teach Rukang a thing or two.
Some combos, yeah.
Yeah, just about optimizing this character. Because I feel like if Rukang played an optimized Bob, he'd be the best player in Europe. I feel like if this guy had an optimized Bob and he learned matchups, it'd be over.
Okay, if you learned matchups, if you knew combos, then yeah, you would definitely be a lot better. But here's the bracket, ladies and lads. You see there, DritonRama and DP will fight each other later on in the winners semis. But yeah, that last match, man. But both matches have been 2-1. They've been pretty close. Even Clouty7, he was 1 round away from taking out DritonRama. So we're seeing experienced players here come out on top by using their experience and making crazy adaptations. And this is high-level Tekken here, ladies and lads. But talking about high-level Tekken, oh my days, our next match, Fergus versus Bode. I mean, these two, you know, Fergus, as you can see there right on screen, a double Tekken World Tour finalist, you know, 2017, 2018, and certainly one of the best players in Europe, Kairis.
Yeah, I mean, there was a point, I think you say like early Tekken 7 point. You would give him, worst case scenario, you'd say is the second best player in Europe.
Yeah.
Earlier on in this game. I feel like as other people saw the game sort of evolved and players have gotten better, you know, maybe his position's fallen somewhat, but he's always been in the upper echelon of players and just always been playing this game, always been grinding, always streaming as well, making content, always something to look out for. You see, you know, his socials there, you know, make sure you drop him a follow or something like that, maybe if you feel like you don't really have to. But you know, he's always someone to look out for. We call him the waifu whisperer. You know, he plays, you know, all of the female characters, plays them at such a high level, knows how to play against them, has all this in-depth tech. He's definitely someone, if you want to learn how to play against a certain female character, that you just go to him. You know, he's going to have that kind of knowledge. And it's going to be good because he is going to be playing against one of those characters. And this is one of the legends of Europe right now. You can tell me a lot about this guy right here, Con.
100%, man. He's been playing for such a long time. You see that, you know, 44 years old. Not only that, he's one of the main TOs of Europe as well, with the, you know, only the best. And you know, Bode has been competing at the highest level for so many years. You know, he said that one of his best performances, although he's won I don't know how many tournaments at this point, but you know, that UT he mentions where he came second, you know, playing against players like JDCR and beating some of the best players internationally outside of Europe. I mean, this guy has, you know, I feel like carried EU on his back at points, you know, and he's still kicking, he's still doing his thing and beating people and winning tournaments. So Bode and Fergus and these guys have played before, you know, they've had tournament sets offline and online. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. I don't know what characters are going to come out. I really feel like Fergus, when he sticks with Asuka, he plays at his best. And even this year, when he's played just Asuka, his tournament performances have been his best, right? Even though on paper there might, you know, Katarina might be really good or in the matchup or blah blah blah, but whenever he's stuck with Asuka, he's done his best. Bode, on the other hand, I mean, he has a Leo which he's won tournaments with, and Julia is the character that he was known for, the character that you know, everyone says, oh, Bode, oh yeah, Julia, you know, So I'm wondering, is he going to go for the Julia here? Because that's also one of Fergus's main characters. So I'm excited for this one, man. The two strong wifey players here going at it.
Yeah, I mean, with you know, Fergus, like you mentioned, that Asuka has been his best. He's been tempted by that Katarina a lot recently, and I have a feeling we might be. No, it's actually going to be Bode with a controversial switch, going for the Leo, the character he started me Tekken 7 with, because there was no Julia. And actually, one of my first ever memories of Bode, because obviously I joined Tekken around the 7 times, so I didn't know a lot of these older guys, was actually seeing him play the LCQ in Amsterdam against Abo de Maestro. One of the first times. Obviously, people saying Abo de Maestro has traveled so much. You know, he's the guy to watch out. He was going to win the LCQ, one of the best players from South America, and then Bode just slapping this guy up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh! And like, obviously the commentator, you yourself on commentary, they're just like, you know, this guy, you know, when like players like, you know, like Aris will get into the scene, Bode was already a legend. So you know, this is you know, just some legendary matches.
He's a legend among legends, but is it gonna matter? I mean, this is the first of 2 right here, best of 3. Fergus going for the Asuka, and Bode, yeah, I mean, I think Leo and Julia can both get it done, but I was even having a conversation a few years ago with Bode. I'm like, you know, you're using a lot of Leo, even though Julia's out, and he goes, you know what, I just feel like Leo's a strong character, especially now with the buffs.
Yeah, I mean, Leo's buff. Nice use of down that one there from Fergus. Good option select on the high follow-up.
Oh, punish it. Nice. Bode trying to go for the delay string to catch Fergus. Fergus not biting. But yeah, like we mentioned, you know, we see that brilliant down back one that he used in that string. He's a specialist. Even though Fergus uses so many different characters, when it comes to the Asuka, I mean, this is the one that he knows the most.
I think Leo is a character as well that a lot of players have been more prepared for since I think the dawn of Ritchie.
Oh yeah,
I will say like everyone has learned to play against this character except Fergus right now with 2 big count hits. He forgot to do so much.
All right, in the corner now. This is the dangerous position to be in. Goes for the low again. Whilst on in 3. Nice block on the can-cans. And look at that. Solid round from Bode. Completely shutting down Fergus.
Yeah, I feel like this could be another long one flag.
Yeah. Okay, the classic. Up 4-3, side step 2.
Yeah, just does it all the time. And it works, but nice low parry there from
Yeah.
Bode. Can he carry to the wall?
I feel like low parrying against Asuka is super important, you know, because Asuka's low is not the best, and if you can actually shut down the lows that she does have, especially in this game where low parries give a full combo,
Yeah.
it can be tough for Asuka.
Like 3. I think 4-4-2 might be the punish, but Bode was definitely late there.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. We're very even on health. Back one puts Fergus in rage. Good break.
From throw. Bode 1 hit from rage.
Oh my
Use of the
god.
can from Fergus.
And again, it's just so well placed. Fergus is so aware of all these situations and just, you know, shutting down some of these options from Bode with the cans and down back 1, and there's the reversal.
Yeah, it's not something you actually see Fergus use that much, to be honest. Like a lot of those other Asuka players, nice use of the power crush to the wall, still has his tailspin as well. This could be...
Is it dead? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, see, that's why I didn't say anything.
And the up 4-3 from the sidestep. Fergus in control for the majority of that match. And yeah, just so good. You saw in multiple situations he knew what Bode wanted to go for. The cans, you know, shutting down the power crush because, of course, you know, it's a low. Lows will counter hit them. Down back 1, a high crushing 14 frame mid going straight under the high strings. I mean, he was so prepared, Kairos. I mean, I feel like now at this point, you got to go for the Julia. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I think definitely a character switch is warranted. I feel like Leo wasn't really getting the job done. You know, the one round that he won was just kind of like a steamroll. Like in the matches where we've seen neutral, we've seen in multiple interactions between the two, Fergus is definitely coming out on top. I feel like a switch to the Julia might be on the cards this back.
Kairos, there's one thing that we didn't really speak about, which we should have when we were seeing the player cards. Fergus has had a bit of a crazy year, 2022. And 2022 isn't over yet. But when it comes down to it, I mean, he's been so close to winning so many tournaments. And even literally a round away from being either for some of these. And
Spag,
just hasn't been able to do it.
Spag, let's call it how it is. You say it's been a bad year. Let's be upfront. Let's be honest. Let's cut the noise. It's not been the best year for our friend Fergus. You know, he's been, you know, rounds away from making it to top 8 at like combo breaker. He's been, you know, rounds away from qualifying for European, you know, majors and for the example, the European Cup.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a tough one. It's been a hard one.
But 2022 is not over yet, though, Kairos. Today, here at the Fight Nights, I mean, with the kind of players that we have here, Fergus, you know, the first match he played there looking very, very dominant. Look, he could win here, 2022. He could get that big win. Let's see, Fergus, 1-0 up.
I just laughed.
Why are you laughing, man?
Because imagine if he finished second again.
Why would you say that, man? Why would you say that?
I just found that really funny.
For your reason, why can't you just keep that to yourself, man? You didn't have to say that.
No, he's gonna do. I can't even say it because I'm gonna. Whatever I do now is a curse. Like, look at the way he's playing now.
Oh no! Kairos, what are you doing?
Oh, no.
Bro, this is all you know.
No,
if he
that
loses this match, it's because of you.
That was just one round. You know, a few missed for a break. He'll be fine. But no matter what I say now, it's a curse. He nice.
Yes, okay. He come kicked right through that Kairos curse. Gets himself a nice life lead here. That's 50% gone.
There's a big life lead on the infinite as well. Can you just play a bit safe right now? Doesn't really have to do too much.
Yeah. I feel like the infinite stage actually helps here for Fergus a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, you know, doesn't hurt Africa as much as it hurts Julia, I think.
Yeah, Julia has crazy wall carry and the pressure as well that she can get with certain moves. But let's see now, Fergus. Can he fight back? Nice! Oh, goes for a hop kick again. And again, look, Kairos, this is not something that we usually see from Fergus. He likes to usually go for the safer options, you know, from the full crouch, but this time just going straight for the mid hop kick.
Yeah, I mean, these are huge risks right now. Nice duck there. I mean, I think Julia's one of those players around that range 2, range 3. You can't really be not really that scared of ducking. You know, a lot of her approach tools from there are high. So you saw Fergus aware of it there. Got a duck, a nice punish for as well, and a huge life lead. Nice punish again, Fergus.
Oh boy, a nice punish there. Fergus is 1 round away from taking this set 2-0.
Yeah, I think Bode tried to reach the up 4-3 into side set 2, and Fergus did nothing that time. So
yeah. All right, here we go. Good pressure here from Fergus, but Bode Oh no, doesn't block the low. Plus frames.
Nice, confirmed there from Fergus.
Is this going to be our first 2-0 of the day? Here we go, Bode now putting on some pressure. Side step 2 though, Fergus.
The cartwheel Bode stays down. Fergus one launch does it.
Nice, oh no, launch! That could have been the round there for Bode.
Is Bode going to regret not launching that bow and arrow?
Oh my god, what's going on? They're both dropping, oh my god, it's a double KO! What the hell?
Oh, Spag, that was the worst final 5 seconds I've ever seen of a Tekken. I have to be honest. They both did launch punishable, block, like Fergus block bow and arrow, did downfall 1-2, and then run in and do the, oh man, they both just kept choking. Like, what's going on here, man? Like, I don't know. I blame you, Kavis. I blame you for that. You know how like in Space Jam, where like mid game the monsters just like steal the talent of like top NBA players. Like, I feel like mid game they just got like their talent just sucked out just towards the end there, because that was not nice, but it was an ending. Fergus ends up winning our first 2 of the day. We are going to move on because that was something. Congratulations to Fergus for moving forward, and he will play the winner of K-Top versus Nunox. And I think the next game we have coming up is definitely, I think, if you are, I think even if you are familiar with European Tekken, you might be players that might slip under the radar for you. I think K-Top is some, you know, if you've been paying attention to these tournaments, this tournament series, the EU Fight Nights, you've seen a lot of him. This guy is always competing, putting Greece on the map. You know, I think one of the newest school Greece players, before if you mentioned Greece players before, it was always, you know, Nivek and Vaughn, the main 2 names. But now he plays like K-Top, his twin brother H-Dope as well. I actually got to meet both of them at the mix-up. Very nice guys. Definitely doing a lot for Greece right now for the top players over there. And going up against Nunox, these are definitely the players that like you're probably going to be the least familiar with. But you know, I'm excited to see how these 2 play.
Yeah, I remember when I was in Greece this year for the Clash of the Olympians, and I got to play K-Top and his brother. They're very strong, man. And you know, K-Top with his brother, they not only play this game, they play loads of fighting games as well. So you know, they have the general fighting game fundamentals. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry to interrupt you there, Spag. I believe K-Top, I think it was I'm not sure. I think K-Top, my his brother, one of them actually qualified for the Mortal Kombat equivalent of the World Tour Finals.
Wow.
I think it was K-Top. Actually, like, was a European champion at Mortal Kombat. So also doing one in the Tekken 7. I guess again as well, Spec.
Yeah, I mean, again, super talented, and one of these guys are going to be going against Fergus. You know, Nuno on the other hand, I was about to say actually a Hwoarang player. So you know, this is one of your peoples, bro. This is one of your peoples,
like we're
man.
in different species or something.
You are, man. You Hwoarang players, you're built different, man. But yeah, obviously from Portugal as well. And Portugal, as you mentioned actually earlier, that it's a scene that we know has strong players, but we don't really see them traveling maybe as much, and we don't get to see the Portuguese players at the major tournaments. So it's really a pleasure to be able to see him play, because again, I haven't watched him play for a while. But yeah, the Hwoarang is definitely very dangerous. But here we go though, talk about dangerous. And, you know, we'll talk about the matchup as well, but, you know, K-Top going for the Zafina, and he has other characters he can use as well. We mentioned that, you know, he's just an all-around very strong player. But I do believe that our boy K-Top is going to be going for the Zafina here in this matchup. What do you think?
Yeah, there'd be no reason not to, especially in this matchup. So when you mentioned the Portuguese players, we see Chicken Maru all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we see we see Neon K as well.
Yeah,
you know,
the 2 UK players. Yeah, we do see them.
But both, you know, of Portuguese heritage, and I believe you have JFSL was one of the top players from this region. Yeah, so inside of the region.
Chris for the win. You have you know, old players like Kumbayada and these guys. But again, I'd love to see them travel more because they are very strong. But Nunox, let's see if he can represent Portugal here, man, on the big stage here at the PlayStation Fight Nights. But he's gonna have to get past K-Top's Zafina. That's gonna be tough, K. What do you think?
I mean, this matchup is just looking at on screen fills me with physical pain, because it's definitely a difficult matchup for Hwoarang.
Drama queen, man.
it's a difficult matchup.
Why is it difficult? Tell us.
So, I mean, one of the main things if Hwoarang does is down 2-4. The sweep bang, the follow up, the main low he has from the Zafina can literally on hit. Zafina can just backdash it. You know, she has certain interactions that just make you're forced to play the game differently.
Right.
In certain situations, like for example, Hwoarang does his while sending 4-4 and hit, you know, his +4 forces crouch, supposed to leave you close. A lot of the follow-ups that Horan can do, Zafina can just like mash out of it, do a while sending one, do a while sending two, do the full crouch low. Like there's a lot she can really like sort of assert her own game in this game. So I think it's up to Nunox to sort of not think about that too much and just sort of play his game. I think unless this is actually something we were talking about before the broadcast back, unless your opponent is showing you they're gonna do these things, just play your game, have fun, see what happens. And then focus on the counterplay when they start their counterplay. Like if they're not, don't try and counter what they're not already showing you. You know, just don't think too much. Just play the game. Exactly.
Well, let's see if Nuno here is going to do that. And just play the game, man. You know, don't adapt to something that hasn't been shown to you. You know, only adapt once your opponent has shown you something. But yeah, when it comes down to it, K-Top, he is a regular here for the Fight Nights, man, and he's. You know, he has a lot of matchup knowledge. It's incredible. I still can't believe how people can play at such a high level for so many different fighting games. But hey, he's here, man. We're starting off in the Island Paradise as well, so we're going to have balcony breaks in play. I think that kind of favors Hwoarang a little bit more. I know this is one of your favorite stages, but let's see who's going to take it. Here we go. First match.
You're saying Nunox is an island boy? Oh, that's not.
Oh no!
No, that's a bad start.
That happened because you said that island boy. That was your fault.
I mean, he blocked the down through and tried to do an I-14 punish, so you know that's not my fault.
Maybe he thought he wasn't going to cancel it, because if you don't cancel it, it's minus 15.
Yeah, but I feel like okay, but now this is an excellent start there from K-Top. Nice block and punish there into the orbital. Interesting option there. I don't know what he was expecting, but a nice stop there from K-Top. I actually played K-Top in tournament at the mix-up resort in this exact matchup, so I know exactly what Nunox is going through right now.
Yeah, one thing with Zafina you got to be so careful about is just the stances. Zafina has 3 stances, but only 2 of them are really dangerous. There's one of them with the Mantis stance, and there's the other one with the Scarecrow stance, but Nunox with the right punish this time, going for the back 3 against the Power Crush.
Yeah, and if he got the wall there, actually could have killed not the most optimal of combos, and he might pay for it because K-Top is working on the comeback. Rage available again. He catches Nunox trying to step. K-Top's going to take 2 rounds.
That's the thing about, you know, you've got to be very careful sidestepping when Zafina has that rage. Her rage drive is a 14-frame launcher plus on block, but also tracks really well to both sidestep left and right.
Probably the worst move on whiff in this entire game.
That's true, yeah.
So it's balanced.
They need to buff it.
Oh no. Yeah, I think we're seeing severe matchup infamiliarity for Nunox. He's just pressing buttons when he shouldn't be against this character. Use life for K-Top. Nice spot. Punishes correctly. This time rage drive as nice break through the power as well.
Big whiff! Oh, you mentioned it yourself there, K-Wiz. One of the worst moves on whiff, though. Tried to use it, thought Nunox were going to come in, but no, stayed patient and got the punish.
Not very often you see that whiff as well. When it whiffs, I just like to watch it for a bit.
Just take your time.
Yeah, let them revel in their mistake.
Drink some tea.
Yeah. How did you whiff this move?
Good duck.
Yeah, very nice.
Punish.
10?
Very good punish.
Should be safe to be honest. Minus 10.
Oh no, he's mixing them up, K-Wiz, man, with the Scarecrow stance.
Huge risk.
Try to go for the parry. Do it again.
Nice sweep.
Plus frames.
Plus frame.
Oh! No respect there. Block the running 3, which is a lot of plus frames for Nunox, but K-Top like, you know what? I don't give a damn. Hop kick straight to the jaw.
Yeah, I'm just thinking in my head. I think that's such a good option because I can't think of anything that Hwoarang could have done in that situation to sort of make the hop kick pay. You know, like I
what about JFSL? Sorry.
I mean, it would have like just been a float, no?
Float combo.
You know, so I think there wasn't really anything there that like would have been a serious threat to beating the hop kick there. So I think it's a great option there from Case in that situation, especially with a huge life lead as well. Like I think one thing some players don't do enough of is like still take some risks when you have a big life lead. You have health to play with. You know, health is a resource. You know, just like meter, which you might have more of soon, Spag. But like the life bar itself is a resource, so I think you should, you know, try and use it to your advantage. I love what K-Top did. They had a life lead, but still was not afraid of taking a risk, you know, making something happen, and that's gonna stick in Nunox's head for the rest of the sets.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, initially in the first part of the match, we saw, you know, some things that you're just not supposed to do against Zafina, you know, pressing buttons when she's in the Scarecrow stance, because the Power Crush is going to launch you every single time, and we saw him mash quite a few times, right? But when it comes to when it comes down to it, actually started to make some good decisions at the end. We know that obviously Chris for the win. He's one of the top players in Portugal, plays Zafina himself. I don't know how much they have experience against each other, but I see the reaction that you got, and it was because of the stage. K-Wiz, talk to us.
That's just a bit unfortunate. The randomness this is given infinite stage as well after K-Top had won the. I mean, because normally what you see in like the stage pick meta when you can pick stages, if you lose the game, you pick stage to give yourself an advantage. But K-Top won the game and now also gets an infinite stage, more to his advantage. All of the random select. That's just a bit unfortunate. And you mentioned not to push buttons against Zafina in certain situations like Scarecrow. I think you can do that if you have a generic down 4, for example. But Hwoarang does not have access to a generic down 4, so you know that's just another thing to keep in mind. But like, can Nunox turn this one around? It's definitely gonna be difficult, especially on this stage.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, man. We see, you know, Zafina has one of the best backdashes in the game. Her movement is so good, so yeah. But there we go. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? K-Top read that Nuno was pressing buttons before, but this time Nuno's staying, you know, more patient and gets the punish.
Yeah, dropping the comment a bit unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Ah.
Yeah, very nice there. K-Top World Cup got the punish as well.
Yeah, tries to go for the O key. We're about even on health right now. Nuno's trying to play a bit more patient.
Yeah, you see
Catch a whiff.
Nunox being a bit more, you know, conservative with his plus frames after how that last game ended, but it looks like this round is about to end K-Top.
Yes, going for the down forward 1+2. It's a cheeky move. It's really slow. It's a homing move, but it looks like she's going for the snake edge. So Nunox actually ducked there thinking the low was coming. It is a bit of a weird move with the animation kind of being a little bit similar to the snake edge.
Oh no, pushing buttons where he shouldn't again. I just think it's complete matchup unfamiliarity right now for Nunox, and K-Top is fully in the driver's seat back.
Yeah.
I mean, the down forward 2 from out of nowhere again has a huge life. He takes a bit of a risk and it pays off.
Yeah, Nunox kind of in that situation had to get in close and try to get some offense started. When Hwoarang gets his strings going, it can be very difficult, but I mean, K-Top just not letting him get anything started, not letting it get comfortable. The backdash, look at that.
Yeah, you see that, you know, that's a normal, you know, a situation where you can just flow chart. I'm going to normally do this. This is a frame trap, but Zafina just backdashes it. And I just think it's the unfamiliarity, but the backlash, this should be the round for Nunox.
Nice. And that's what we talked about, K-Wiz. When Hwoarang does get started with the strings, it can be very difficult to deal with. Nunox now, a little bit of life.
It's very hard for Hwoarang to get started because he is the worst character in the game.
Oh, yeah, of course, yes. I know, I'm sure everybody agrees with you with Hwoarang being the worst character in the game. 3 Hwoarang in the World Tour Finals, by the way, guys.
Well, only 2 of them won the character. And only one of them actually won the regional finals. So that just tells you the skill required to win. Look, Nunox is losing right now.
Well, one of them has the life lead right now. Let's see Nunox. Can he finish the round?
But Spag is going to lose because Hwoarang is the worst character in the game.
Oh, is he? Okay, let's see. Okay. Nice.
I meant the next round.
Oh, the next round. I see. Okay, Nunox 1 round away from evening this one out. On the Infinite versus Zafina.
I mean, honestly, that itself is honestly a feat. You know, you have to play the game so differently against this character, and with the stage and play as well, with the worst character in the game.
Uh-oh, slash kick. Here we go, some pressure. 4-4-3. Look at the plus frames, dude. Tries to take his turn and gets counter hit. Not looking good for our boy Nunox right now.
An ill-advised get-up kick there as well. I don't know, Nunox in big trouble. But look at this pressure from K-Top. What will be plus frames, more plus frames, down forward 1. Nice block on the down, but not the punish.
Not the right punish, not the right punish. Maybe we got pressure now. It's last chance saloon here for Nunox. K-Top is backdashing away and the low parry to finish it off. K-Top going to take it 2-0 and send Nunox into the loser side.
I told you the next one's back because this character is the worst character in the game.
What is Zafina? The one on screen right now.
Was Zafina won against Hwoarang, Spag? So what does that tell you?
It tells me that K-Top is a very good player and he moves on to the next round of winners, man. Hey, K-Top, he's a regular here for the PlayStation Fight Nights, so, you know, he definitely has the experience. Nunox from Portugal, though, I mean, he was fighting back pretty well, especially, you know, when you have Zafina on her stage of you know, choice, you know, the Infinite stage, but, yeah, just wasn't able to get into range enough, you know. The backdash is something that you have to really deal with, and, yeah, against Hwoarang. You know, the other thing as well was just, we didn't see enough sidewalking. Against Zafina, sidewalking left is very, very important. With the amount we saw K-Top going for the FF3 and, down forward ones and 1-3s, all of these moves were able to be sidewalked left. The 1+2, of course, is one of the options that K-Top has to track that way, but he only used it a couple of times. So Nunox playing a bit too much of a 2D game, I feel. Not enough lateral movement. I feel that's one of the reasons why, Zafina was able to put so much pressure on. Obviously Tekken being a 3D game, you can sidewalk left and right. And you have to, versus certain characters, you really have to utilize that. For example, if there was no sidestep in this game, characters like Anna would be like really high tier. Do you know what I'm saying? Because one of the best, and Zafina is one of those characters as well. I feel like if you don't sidestep versus the character, then certain strings become OP. FF3 being one of them. So yeah, hopefully Nunox can actually turn it up a little bit here. He's got to play against Bode, as you see in the bracket there. We've got some lower bracket action already taking place, and Cloud T7 going to be out of the tournament. Jodd, of course, we did mention, has an opportunity here, a chance to make a big losers run, and he takes his first match versus Cloud.
A bit unfortunate there for Cloud as well. It's actually one round away from moving to the winners semi-final. Is now out of the tournament, unfortunately. We see Nunox still alive there. Hope he fares better in his future games. I think we will talk about how bad the Horan versus Zafina matchup is there as well, but I just think that was a lot of matchup, not knowing what to do against the character, more than anything. You mentioned the Scarecrow 1+2. That's Horan actually has a punch parry. I think Kato was being very predictable with his time when that, but didn't let that rip once. So just a bit unfortunate there for Nunox, but still alive in the tournament right now. I hope he performs very well moving forward. The only Portuguese representative we have today, so I'm excited to see the future of Nunox tag.
Yeah, man, we'll see. He's got to go up against Bode, so it's going to be a difficult one for sure. But yeah, ladies and lads, make sure that you join the PlayStation Tournaments Community Discord to find regular updates on esports, events, articles, videos, and meet with others to improve your game. The PlayStation Tournaments Community Discord regularly hosts play sessions, interviews with figures in the community, and other special content. So definitely make sure that you scan that QR code, head on over into our Discord, and yeah, man, get involved. But yeah, man, Kwis, these matches so far have been very, very good, man. And we're looking at the bracket just now, man. I mean, we have a few matches that we have to talk about, man, because it's going to be definitely very, very spicy. But before that, we are going to take a short break, and when we return, more Tekken 7 Fight Nights action.
Welcome back, everyone. Here we're at the December Fight Nights Invitational, the final sort of big tournament we have to sort of round out the year and round out a lot of these players. Can they end the year on a high note? I'm K-Wist and I'm joined by Mr. Spaghetti Rip. How are you doing today, Spaghetti Rip?
I'm doing very well, Mr. Kung Fu Kobe.
I feel like I don't say Spaghetti Rip. You know,
yeah, man, that was my
no one says it anymore.
That's my full government name, man. You can't be saying that, bro.
You know, I'm gonna ask, right? Where did because everyone knows, where did Spaghetti Rip come from? Like, were you just eating pasta one night?
No, man. People say I like pasta. Who doesn't like pasta, right? But it's actually the memes when spaghetti comes out your pockets. Like, that's where it comes from. And then Rip, obviously the guy Rip, man. You know, from America. That's where it came from. It's a long story. We haven't got all day to go into it, but ladies and lads, here we go. The bracket's shaping up to be pretty cool here. We've got DritonRama versus DBP, and that's going to be an all-German affair there. So, I mean, definitely going to have a lot of familiarity on both sides of their matchup, right? And then Fergus versus K-Top. I mean, Greece versus Ireland here, and you know the Zafina of K-Top is so problematic. I wonder what Fergus is going to do to try and answer to come up with an answer for that, because I don't think that Asuka is the best in that matchup. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And of course, the lower bracket is kicking off as well, man. So okay, it's been pretty fun so far.
Yeah, I think, we have to first highlight, the all-German affair. And I think that's something, I think the German players play each other the most in tournament. I think we always see them go up against each other, especially in these PlayStation tournaments as well. We see, I'm just thinking, like, I've seen Tetsu versus DDP a billion times. I've seen I've seen Sefi versus Kaizo Lars and Tetsu. These guys are playing against each other all the time, Spag.
Yeah, no, definitely, and they're grinding the game, man, and that's why we've seen so many of these young players come out and prove that they're some of the best in Europe and in the world, man. I mean, look at Tetsu, look what he's been able to do. Look at HK Jr. and so many other guys. So it's crazy, man. But either way, ladies and lads, rack up wins in PlayStation tournaments through all of December and January for a chance to win prizes at the new DualSense Edge controller on PS5 or PS5 consoles on PS4. Sign up on console and start competing for prizes today. Full rules can be read on compete.playstation.com.
I mean, like I said earlier, Spag, I'm a lover of the DualSense, controllers. I'm a huge believer in them. I have like a billion of them. And they are my go-to Tekken peripheral now, and with things moving on to the next generation, you guys have got to get with it and join me in using the PlayStation 5 controllers. I'm a big fan. I have one of my favorite ones on me right now, but we're gonna forget about that for a moment, because first up we have Mr. DritonRama, the German law, definitely in contention at one point. You could say this guy was the best law in Europe. We can say that right now. There's so many players, not really many players fighting for that title, but DBP as well will be going up in this all-German face-off.
Yeah, DBP versus DritonRama, these are two guys that have been playing for many, many years now. And, when it comes to German Tekken, these two having been in the scene for so long, I'm sure they have so much experience against each other. They know how each other plays. So we're going to see some weird things here, maybe things that don't make sense to us, but make perfect sense to them. But again, like I said before, I really do feel that DBP is our favorite to take this whole thing, man. I think he's just too experienced. He's played in these PlayStation tournaments so often as well. He knows what the deal is, and of course his level is super strong at the moment as well. I mean, even though he didn't qualify, his performances at the regional finals at UFA was amazing. He played super strong. DritonRama though, I really feel like he's hit and miss. We don't know which DritonRama we're going to get on any given day. And if it's the strong, confident DritonRama, then I mean he could take it all. But I mean, yeah, we rarely see that one, man. I really feel like he needs to have more confidence in himself, because I mean he has the fundamentals to take this.
Yeah, I mean, I think these two actually both qualified to make it to the finals of the German Championship earlier this month. So I think they have the experience against each other, and I think it's so funny just looking at it, like, it's Law versus Bob, and like this is a matchup we actually see all the time, and it's different. It can be different players piloting the characters, or Law versus Bob Weresko, Sane versus Rukang, whether it's DDP versus Driton, it's always a classic.
Definitely, man. But yeah, let's see, man. DritonRama, he was able to take that match against Cloud T7 because he used his keep out brilliantly, and I feel that's going to be a major factor in this matchup as well. Using that magic 4, using the down 4-2s, and just making sure that you don't whiff, because DBP is going to be super ready with the whiff punishment. Here we go, ladies and lads. Law versus Bob to start this one off.
Fight.
Here we go now. First game of the winners semi-final. That CD1 almost a whiff punish there. He's so fast on it.
Hell sweet.
The first of many.
Okay.
The wave boost from DDP as well. Just sort of a certain bit of pressure. Nice block on the hell sweep that time. Gonna be a nice combo from DritonRama. Should carry to the wall.
Oh, no, didn't dash up enough, and K was with another curse.
Probably should have been a down 2D, but nice whiff punish. This is gonna be.
Bro, just stop it, man.
DritonRama closes out the first round.
Oh my gosh, alright. DritonRama with the first round there.
You know what I think? Driton's dropping his combos. He doesn't have himself a DualSense controller. I think that's.
Compete.playstation.com, man. That's why he's here, man.
Yeah,
alright.
He wants to win one. And again, we're just seeing Driton trying to move around DVP right now, and it's just not working. I think as you know, very late on the whiff punish, DVP is going to get on the board.
Yeah, we've seen that quite a few times now already today from DritonRama. Just a little bit late on the 3+4 punish because he was a little bit hesitant as well. Didn't know if he was going to be able to get it. But of course, if you block that, then it's an easy launch for DVP.
Back three, catches DVP walking the jump. Big mistake. But Driton doesn't believe in his whiff punish.
And look at the amount of homing moves being used. Look at the confirm as well with the FF2.
Nice combo, drops the DSS though.
That's a big chunk of damage from the Dragon Cannon dropped. But DVP now, can he make a comeback?
No side roll from Driton.
Oh.
I mean, look at the life feed for Driton.
Oh my god, dude, are you serious?
That's dead. That's dead.
Is it Rage Drive?
That's
No.
dead. No, it's the sidewall.
Oh my, that wasn't guaranteed. Oh my god, what's going on?
Oh, I felt the curse.
Oh my gosh. Crazy.
Like as we said earlier, like when DVP does that, it's like a 50-50. It is literally a 50-50. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't.
But again, you see that Driton was ready for it. These guys, both being from Germany, both top players, playing for a long time, they know each other's playstyles.
In a life lead this time. For Driton, no punish on the down back 3 block.
Yeah.
Taking the slide, doesn't do anything though. Oh, sweated out of the air there.
This could be dead with the right combo. Hey. Ooh, one more hit.
It's not season 2's back.
Yay.
Oh my
he's...
goodness. Oh, I like it. I feel like if a Bob's gonna like throw that out, you kind of expect him to do the high there. So I like why DP went for the mid. Didn't work out, but good reasoning behind his option as he gets the launch to start off.
Yeah, the down 4-2 counter hit now. He's going to put DritonRama at the wall. That's a hell sweep now. He's in the driver's seat. DritonRama, can he get something started? He needs something big though, a counter hit or a launch. Oh!
Okay, I mean, Driton's in the corner right now. This is not looking good. Nice whiff punish though. It's going to be a sidewall.
Sidewall, not going to be the biggest combo. Oh, good break.
I don't know who has the life lead. I think it's Driton. I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
I might have been out of range for a punish. I don't know. Could have been in time. Nice block on the slide. Drops the
Doesn't get the combo. Oh my god, the junkyard gets a counter hit. And DritonRama going to clutch the first match. Wow, what? That was crazy, dude.
I mean,
like, that wasn't guaranteed. He thought he had the junkyard in the back, but he didn't. DVP turned around, pressed the button, and got counter hit. So, I mean, so back and forth.
You know why DVP got hit? He doesn't have one of these, like one of these handy dandy DualSense controllers. That's what you need.
I like it, man. I like the colors as well.
Yeah. You want to see another one?
Go on, show me.
Yeah, I got this one as well. You know. You're not even looking. You got this one as well.
But I got the OG, man. I got the OG.
I don't know where my white one is. I think it's in another drawer somewhere. But like I've got a billion of them. PlayStation. If you want to send me some more. You know,
he doesn't need any more, man.
Oh, I'm always available. You see. You know. Just hit me up. I'll shill anything. But anyway,
you will. He will.
I mean, this isn't even. I wouldn't even like. I actually genuinely love these DualSense controllers. So you know, I know the new DualSense Edge. I don't know why we have a Spag. You distracted me. We have a tournament.
I didn't do nothing, but you just went on a tangent.
You actually distracted me. Spag. That was what happened there. I was trying to commentate a tournament. You distracted me. You got me talking to PlayStation.
I'm just trying to get you to stop cursing these players, bro.
Oh, that's never gonna happen. But anyway. First game going to DritonRama there. I almost said first game going to DVP. And if I said that, I think the point would have actually switched over to DVP. If I said that, like, that's the level of curse I think I have at this point.
It's
You know,
strong.
second game here, and we've seen DVP lose first games before. Like, I don't think alarm bells should be ringing right now. I think, you know, even that game against Jodd, he was actually one round away from losing decisively. So I think alarm bells should not be ringing right now. But DritonRama, I think he definitely needs to capitalize on this, keep his foot on the gas and close it out, and do what Cloud T7 should have done to him.
You know, I feel like one thing that worked really well against DVP was the lateral move with the sidesteps, you know, from Jodd. He got a lot of damage by sidestepping and, you know, getting the punishes. DritonRama, though, not letting DVP do anything as he gets a punish on the CD1. They did reduce the, or increase, sorry, the recovery on that move. A lot easier to punish now.
Look at this, lively right now. The last one wants to finish is DritonRama, looking good right now.
Yep, good first round there. DVP, how's he going to answer back? Adaptation required.
Ooh, out of range there, but doesn't really get a punish. Nice back three. Driton looking good this round, but forward 4-2 to slap him right back. 1, 2, 3 on block. This is the most compact I think these two have ever played in their entire careers. And there it is. Down 4-2 counter it, capitalizing with the combo. Down back 3. DVP looking good this round. Forward 4-2 full smack. This should be it with the right combo. Doesn't even need to do the optimal.
Yeah, but I like that he, you know, it went for the optimal anyway, so one round apiece here.
1-2-1, down back 3. Again, these two just they're playing very small Tekken right now. We will win the first big exchange. Oh, the down 1+2. You don't see that very often from Bode players.
Yeah, he's bringing something new to the table here, man. Maybe DritonRama hasn't seen, but he has a big life in that Slidu.
I mean, DVP can play this one super safe right now. Driton is the one who has to take risks to win this round. Oh, almost had it there, Spag. No need for the Giga Jacker. Oh,
nice punish.
That could be the round as well.
That's dead. Yeah.
That was almost like a bait from DVP, dude. Like a random backwards hop kick. Gets a whiff punish of it. I mean, DVP, his mind works in mysterious ways.
I'm telling you, man, he has a lot of setups with his character, but that definitely isn't going to work. DritonRama with their block on the hell sweep, going to go straight to the wall. We're going downstairs. I think we are, yes, sir.
Yeah, poison arrow as well. Pushes DVP all the way. Can't jump over the tackle.
Nice, what a read from DritonRama, just backing off after the down back 3 and gets a full launch. 7 golden letters now set point for DritonRama. And
DritonRama moving to winner's final and put the player we were expecting to go all the way into the loser's side. It's looking very good right now for Driton.
Gonna get Warsplat, clean Warsplat. Oh, goes for another one. Look at the combo.
Very nice DVP, huge life deficit, but we've seen him do this before.
I don't know if it's possible right now, Spag. What a punish there. DVP on his last legs. Rage available now. Can he make a comeback? No, he can't. DritonRama dashes up into the low and puts DVP into the lower bracket.
I mean, that was the person we were saying is probably our favorite to go all the way already down into the lower brackets, Spag. I mean, that's a worry. That is definitely a worry for the players down there already. Yeah, but for DritonRama, I think, you know, a bit of a sigh of relief. Like, you can be like, okay, that's one of the scariest guys of this tournament. Probably the player I'm most familiar with. He's now down into the lower side. Don't have to worry about him for a while. So yeah, I mean, great work there from DritonRama. And for DVP, you know, has a bit more work to do to sort of meet those expectations.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. DritonRama, though, what a performance. And we did mention that when you play versus people from your own country, people that you played against a lot, you know, it could be a situation where head-to-head, you kind of struggle against that guy, or this guy kind of has a more of a read on your playstyle because of the amount of games you played, right? A good example, I don't want to call him out, but you know Joker, for example, he's a great example how he's one of the most dominant players, actually arguably the most dominant player that we have in Europe at the moment. But when it comes to playing against people in the UK, not that he doesn't win, but he struggles a little bit more just because he you know, those guys are his training partners or people that he plays with.
We know
a lot,
how
you know?
trashy is what you're
No one else knows now. But obviously, like, you know, that's just what it is when it comes to the dynamic of playing against your own countrymen. But as we see there, DritonRama sitting nice and pretty in that winners finals, and who is going to meet him is going to be either Fergus from Ireland or K-Top from Greece.
And a bit of an update from the lower side. You see Nunox actually took it 2-1 over Bode. It's a bit of an upset there. Definitely bounced back after his loss to K-Top. But now your reward for that is a game against DBP. So good luck to Nunox there. The next game is going to be Fergus versus K-Top. Again, an all waifu affair again for Fergus.
Yeah, and I mentioned that I feel like, you know, when it comes to Fergus and K-Top, it's going to be the Zafina from K-Top for sure. I mean, that is his #1 character by far. And I know he does play some other characters too, but, you know, Fergus, I really feel like he won't play the Asuka here. I think that it's doable, but with Asuka versus Zafina, you kind of have to make really hard reads with the Sabakis, you know. Zafina's backdash causes this character a lot of issues, and there's other tools as well that we can go into. But, you know, Fergus, you know, we mentioned again, if you guys are just tuning in, of course, this is a double Tekken World Tour finalist. You know, this is someone who's been at the top of European Tekken for many, many years, even throughout Tekken Tag 2 as well from the older games. So, you know, he's definitely one of our favorites to win this, and he hasn't had the best 2022, so we're hoping, you know, maybe he's going to have a nice end to the year. But K-Top is here from Greece to potentially put a stop to that, because this Zafina has been looking strong, and he is a regular here at the PlayStation tournaments too. So, I mean, it's going to be difficult for Fergus, and actually for both guys. I can't call who's going to take that, but it's versus 2. Is Fergus going to go for Asuka? I feel like we might be seeing the Katarina here, Kairos.
I mean, I think that's a good shout there. You know, we mentioned how the Asuka could really struggle in this matchup. I think Katarina is definitely the choice. Katarina is good options to deal with the Zafina as well. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think that's the first matchup between these two. Is going to be the character battle. I am expecting probably the Katarina from Fergus. But, you know, he has been the Asuka guy. He's made Asuka work in situations where he shouldn't. I remember, I think it was that he played against Arsenal, and he actually, I think, got a game using the Asuka.
Yeah,
against the Zafina. So it could be on the cards, but I think Fergus likes to go for a safe option from time to time. So
there's always that couple of characters, man. You know, whenever there's a character that gives you a lot of problems, it's never a bad idea to have a second character, right? But again, I mean, if that second character is Katarina, K-Top is his twin brother, man. He plays Katarina and Geese, and so he's got a lot of experience against that character too. So it's going to be just a battle of who plays best on the day, man. And we're here, 2 experienced players. Who's going to take it? Ireland versus Greece coming up. Ladies and lads, here we go. What are we going to get?
I hope we get the Jungle Outpost 2 as a stage. It's a good
Why?
stage. It's a good stage.
I think it's overrated. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's going to be the Katarina from Fergus, as we were mentioning. He doesn't want to play the Asuka Zafina matchup first to actually. Is that another one? How many have you got, man?
I have too many.
And you're asking for more?
Yeah. You can never have too much of a good thing.
I've only got the default custom, man. I need some.
Yeah,
I need
you
some
need to step else. Like, you know, I got the camo one just back. What I'm gonna start doing in tournaments, I'm gonna pick Quarren camo preset on Jungle Outpost 2 using this pad.
And you have to be wearing camo as well. All right, so it's gonna be Brimstone of Fire. So the walls are in play. I think that definitely works in favor of Fergus. But let's see what's gonna happen there. First 2 action, best of 3. Let's go.
I mean, this I want to say something flat out in case you see it in the game. Katarina's rage drive, rage damage is flat out robberies.
It is.
So if we get to see one of those, I mean, you know, having the walls in play is so good for Katarina in this first game.
Yeah. Okay, that's frames. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Goes for the 4-4-4 against the 4-4-3, and that was a bit of a mashing start there from Fergus, but it's going to make K-Top think. He's going to have to play a bit more frame tight.
You know, 3-3-3-3-3. Nice low parry there from K-Top. Not going to be a great combo damage here. Zafina doesn't really have a...
Oh my god, be careful! Oh no, he's going to be dead. Surely, yes. And you got to be so careful when Zafina has rage. I mean, that rage drive is one of the best in the game.
I-14 launching, plus $1 billion on block, but
and
minus
you know that,
$2 billion on the whiff.
That happened because, again, Fergus tried to finish the round with a low. I mean, he got a little bit too antsy there, I think.
Yeah. I mean, K-Top, we saw him pull the trigger on some low parries in this game against Nunox before as well, so definitely looking for those round-ending lows.
Yeah. Nice step.
Yeah. He tries to down jump option select, gets counted. Fergus, can he take this round? Down for one. Very nice. 1 round apiece.
Yeah, you see him switching it up there, and I feel like it's like, you know, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I'm going for the mid to finish it off this time. Big counter hit, goes for the stomp.
4-4-3 plus frames. Gecko 1+2. Oh, no.
You love to see it.
Well, I think we're going to see a third clip from Fergus later on. He's like, I did the right thing. Okay,
oh,
magic
nice.
ball.
Can he get the right combo though? Sidewall maybe? Uh-oh.
Regular for broken though. Down 3. It's a counter. Gonna put Fergus in rage. Oh, Fergus committing to the duck there. That's interesting, Spag.
Yeah. All right, but K-Top, man, he's just putting on the pressure with the forward 4-3 is such a solid move.
Nice block. No punish though. And I think that, you know, full crouch down forward 4 is a great move to use against Zafina now.
Yep. Only -14, so Zafina gets a very small punish on it.
Yeah. So just let those lows rip.
Yeah.
5 lead to K-Top. Oh, another down 3 counter hit. Fergus.
Good tech roll. Try to go for the hop kick. Wants to disrespect again. Not just staying outside of range, and that should be it. One more hit goes for the mid, and K-Top in the driver's seat there, man. Just Fergus maybe overthinking a little bit on some of the strings. Yeah, and the Scarecrow stance, we mentioned it before, man. Zafina has a couple of stances that you really do need to watch out for. It's the Mantis and the Scarecrow, and that time the Scarecrow he wasn't able to deal with it.
Yeah, I think mainly the thing there for me, though, I think Fergus's Katarina is just looking kind of lifeless. You know, I feel like he's not really doing much with the character. I think he's being a bit too passive. He's not really, you know, I don't know. I feel like he's not really showing us why the Katarina is a better pick than his Asuka here. We saw him win early with the Asuka in dominant fashion. You know, I think for people that aren't aware of how the matchup goes, you know, you're definitely scratching your head as to why he'd switch characters, considering how well he did there. And, you know, maybe the Asuka is on the cards here because, you know, like, I think there are a lot of bad matchups in this game. There are definitely matchups where people can struggle. But I think Tekken is the game where there aren't really any truly like unwinnable matchups in this game. You know, I think, for example, if I use Sparring as an example, he has some very bad matchups in this game. But I think he's the type of character where all he needs is a few touches to sort of get the game and do what he needs to do. And I think the matchup doesn't really determine that. But, you know, Fergus is he's gonna go against that philosophy. He believes the Katarina is what he needs to get the job done. Let's see if we can turn this around. Because
I mean, I know that he's tried Asuka a lot versus Zafina. I just think that he maybe has committed, and I like, as long as you commit to your read and to your game plan, then it's not a problem. You can't have any regrets. But yeah, I agree with everything you said. But Fergus, he's gonna try the Katarina here on the arena stage. So, I mean, there were a couple of moments there on that Brimstone of Fire where he got side wall splats from combos, and we know how much damage Katarina does with the walls. In this stage, I feel like that's less of a possibility. Yeah. There will be more clean wall splats. Let's go, ladies and lads. Can Fergus bring it back?
Definitely a tall order to climb right now. Like he's climbing up the Greek pantheon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I say climbing, more like flailing upward. Towards it. Definitely in a spot of bother right now, Spike.
Spot of bother. Yeah. Go for a snake edge. Just do it. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Can he hear me? Like, what's going on?
I mean, you talk about. What do you even call that? What do you even call that?
That is, I'm kind of scared, you know. Like, I don't want to talk anymore. Like, that's scary.
Oh, nice duck and punish from Fergus. He just has to forget that. Nice block, but again, Zafina is not getting the best punish on that low, and Fergus is trying to assert a full crouch mix right now. Nice whip punish. Please be the round.
Is that going to be a wall spat though? Yes, that should be the round. 3-3-3, and it's going to close it out. Fergus taking his first round in the second game.
I still can't believe he did that.
I'm scared. I'm still scared. Like, that was scary.
Oh
nice!
My goodness. Speaking of scary, the full crouch mix there from Fergus. Very nice. Can he get the max damage combo? Yes, he can.
And that's the difference when you have a clean wall spat there with Katarina. And the resources are gone as well. It's going to be difficult. Oh, no. He catches him with the fake snake edge. Punish. Yes.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, going for a safer punish there on the power crush. It is launch punish with Fergus, just keeping it safe. Okay, 1+2 counter hit, one of the best moves in the game, in my opinion.
Magic 4.
That could have been actually launched.
I like the down jump interrupt there.
Uh-oh. Mantis. Down 4. Nice shutdown.
Yeah, very smart. Fergus in trouble, though. Again in a spot of bother.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no. Fergus. Going a bit too all in there on that read. Dies for him. We're going to a final round and set point for K-Top to move into the winners final.
All right, Fergus, what you got for us, man? K-Top. Uh-oh, try to go for this fake snake again.
Oh,
What's going on? Chase him.
that was a nice option from Fergus. And definitely looking a lot better this round as well.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, K-Top really wants to win here, man. Going for the snake edge.
Might do it again. I'm
Is
scared.
Fergus going to go for his own, though? That's the question.
Might as well.
Trying to hop kick.
The hop kick, yeah. Nice block, nice punish.
4-4-4.
I think he should do it.
You reckon? I think he's going to get blocked if he does it.
I've seen him do it before in his work. I've seen him do it offline against Crossfire. And
Nice hop kick! Can he kill though? Down to it. Yes!
Wow.
Wow! What a comeback! And we are getting a final match here, Fergus, with a beautiful timing on the hop kick.
No,
I really wanted to see a final match, man, because this has been fun.
honestly, I have to commend that combo there from Fergus as well. You know, went for literally the optimal max damage combo to ensure that he killed. I mean, he hasn't dropped it yet so far, but hasn't gone for it every single time. That time goes for it optimally to make sure he secures the kill. Very, very, very nice work there from Fergus. You love to see it as we go to a final game between these two. And for Fergus' sake, I hope it's not another infinite stage.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like when it comes down to it, combo optimization is super important, especially with a character like Katarina, which does so much damage with the right combo. Went for the instant tailspin there with the FF4 because scaling-wise, you know, the first hit of the combo will always do more damage than the rest of the hits. Got the forward 4 into the main big wall splat. That was, I think, as much damage as you can possibly get there from that situation. So yeah, good stuff there from Fergus. He's always been a very optimal player. But the question is, Kayvis, as you said, is it going to be an infinite stage on random? That would be terrible for Fergus. What is it going to be? Is it walls in play? It's going to be the Hammerhead and a Julia from K-Top.
I don't know if this is a great idea. I mean, we saw, you know, that last game go to final round. He already won a game using. Maybe he just doesn't like Katarina versus Zafina. You know, sometimes you get locked into a matchup you're not favorable. You don't have fun in because you won the first game. And yeah, maybe he prefers to go for Julia in this situation. So when he lost the game and he was able to switch, immediately went for the Julia.
Really, with Katarina, with the 4-4-4 against Julia's pressure can be very good. The 12 frame mid with back 3 to shut down the shotgun spins. I mean, I think Katarina does have the tools in order to win here. But again, like you mentioned, KWS, man, even in the worst matchups of Tekken, it's always winnable for every character. Here we go, ladies. That's final game. Let's go.
Oh, the Mad Axes.
There it is. That's that 12 frame mid we were talking about.
Oh, the second hit whip. And I mean, Julia definitely going to get better punishes on those lows. How many times have we seen that this game?
I don't know, a bit too many times. Oh, no respect. Down 2 and goes for the power crush. I don't know why, but Fergus gonna get the round.
Fight.
Barely staying alive there. Nice block. No, well, I guess you can't launch it anymore.
You can't launch it, yeah. It's only -14. So even Julia can't get a launch.
Yeah, while standing 4, right?
Good delay, yeah.
Okay, just
50-50. 7 golden letters. K-Top, a quick round.
Fight.
Oh my goodness. Going under the magic 4, but no punish. Nice break from the Mad Axes. That,
Oh my god, just tapping the toes, tapping the toes.
so many interactions and the party is crashed, but the combo is dropped, but the mix-up is mixed up, but the is not broken.
Not looking good for Fergus right now, but K-Top is 1 round away from progressing into winners finals. The hop kick though from Fergus.
I mean, Fergus's hop kick timing has been superb for the Katarina today.
And the combos have been looking beautiful too. The lows, the mids, the mix-ups.
I think it's a finals.
No!
Did I curse it?
I don't know.
Okay,
The 1-1-1 final round, ladies and lads. Here we go. Who's gonna take it?
Fight.
Another hop kick there. It's going to be a float though. There's the snakehead bag. The revenge.
He answers back with his own snake edge. It's not looking good for K-Top right now, but a possibility may come back. Nice break on the throw. The lows. The low.
Crouch low again. The side step from K-Top. He's in trouble.
It's opportunity now. Opportunity now for K-Top.
Very just spent. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Forward 3.
Oh.
Fergus is scared.
Nice.
34.
Oh, nobody. K-Top, you're crazy.
The side pull. The combo.
Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, the comeback from K-Top. Are Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Couldn't close out the round, and K-Top moves into winners finals. What a performance from both, but Fergus just not able to close it out.
Like, I think if there's anything that has been emblematic of Fergus's year, it has been that. It has been, he's up in the round, the final round has the life, he just needs to close it out, and then his opponent just turned. The second phase of the boss fight begins. I make this reference, the second phase of the boss fight begins when Fergus is about to win. I've seen it far too many times this year, and he's not done yet. You know, we're talking all doom and gloom. He still has a lower bracket run available to him. He has to play up against Jodd, which is gonna. Fergus only played against female characters today, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not easy. What he has left to do today.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if he got into the match against DritonRama, he had a good chance there, right? But K-Top, you have to give it up. That was an amazing comeback. He knew what he needed to do. Fergus was in a situation where it was 50-50 for the win, and he decided to go for the mid instead of the low.
Yeah.
Because the low was so successful so many times, he thought, do you know what? In that situation, I'm going to go for while standing 4 because he's surely not going to, he's going to block the low, surely. He's not going to stand here.
Yeah.
But K-Top was just persistent with, I'm not going to duck. You can do that low all you want to. I'm staying standing, dude. And yeah, just couldn't close out the round. And, you know, Julia is one of those characters as well. A little bit like Katarina in a way that her full catch mix-up is good. She has a good 50-50 from full catch. So, you know, in that situation, you just got to be able to guess right and put yourself in a position where you can assert that 50-50. Like you said, I mean, Fergus with a massive life, he just became a little bit too patient, too reserved, and K-Top took full advantage. And yeah, it's not been a great 2022 in terms of closing out rounds for Fergus, but yeah.
I just think, I mean, what you speak, it actually did start from K-Top's a low parry. You know, he tried to close out the low, start with a low parry. That's what began the entire sequence there for K-Top. And I think, you know, I don't know, just I mean, that's one thing I do love to speak on the good side from a player, just like literally that never give up. Yeah, the round looks like it could be over, looks like it could be done, but it's not. You still fight. And yeah, K-Top managed to pull it back, win that game. And Fergus will go down into losers bracket, the lower bracket. He's not done for the day. We'll still be seeing more. And we see there's the guy K-Top. He has Twitter there as well. Go drop him a follow, man.
Yes.
Yeah, nice young lad.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, super talented in so many different games. But DritonRama, this is going to be a battle between, you know, again, how often do we see this? You know, Germany versus Greece, you know, like DritonRama. I don't think I've ever seen Driton play against K-Top before, so this will be super, super fun for me to watch. The winners finals, this is best of 3 now, so it's a longer set in play. And I'll tell you what, though, you know, I've played this matchup quite a lot. Me and Gosain play a lot, and the Zafino versus the Law. I think that there are things Law can do, but generally speaking, I think Zafina does come out on top slightly in this matchup, and the reason being because some of her moves are just not that heavily punishable for Law. Like, you think about her, one of the lows that K-Top uses the most is that Scarecrow down forward 4. It's super plus on hit and minus 14 on block, but Law's while standing 1-2 does not work. It just doesn't work to punish it. So, you know, there's certain things that K-Top's going to be able to abuse in this matchup as long as he knows. But DritonRama is going to have to keep on doing what he has been doing, which is utilize the keep out. Keep Zafina away when you have the life feed and just poke away and do your thing.
Yeah, one thing I kind of like the way the European Tekken and just Tekken in general has evolved. Like, if you asked me like a year ago, 2 years ago, whenever, like, who would win this game on paper, I'd say Driton.
Yeah.
You know, 10 times out of 10, you know, it's got to go to Driton. But we've seen new players level up, explode into scene. K-Top's been one of those players. So I think this one can really go either way. The way Driton's been playing right now, like, he's definitely not one you can counter. I mean, beating DBP, you know, in the way that he did is not something anyone can really do, to be honest. But I think this one's really going to come down to how much he knows the Zafina matchup. And it's not because K-Top is going to play Julia.
Ooh, wow, interesting. Yeah, I think that Zafina was really good versus versus Law, but you've got the Infinite stage as well. Maybe he wishes that he went for the Zafina now, but either way, it's going to be the Julia. And the Julia did get the job done for the last match against Fergus. We know that his Julia is one of his main characters and a strong character as well. So let's see what's going to happen there. First to 3. And I think because it's a first to 3 KOs, maybe try a different character out, see if it works.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, longer set, more time to try things, see how they work. And I guess when you're on a hot streak with a character, like the way he was playing Julia, like, why not see you can ride that momentum to another win.
You ready?
The stream is live, Stag. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. Winners finals.
Oh,
Wow, and K-Top's ready too, man.
just so ready for the low parry. Now, we need like a low parry counter for K-Top today because he's just been laying it rip. Magic 4.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a great start for our boy K-Top.
Okay, that was just everything in K-Top's direction right there. Starts off with a relatively long perfect, but not gonna be this round. And again, another low parry for K-Top. He's so prepared.
Okay. Right now, DritonRama has not been able to stop anything the K-Top could do, but that while standing 2 though. Power to the people.
Oh, drops the combo though. Oh, and the trade confirms the combo there for K-Top. I mean, everything is working for K-Top right now. But nice block and punish on the hop kick. The second hit means it is on safe.
Legend kick. Uh-oh, while standing 1. I don't even know if he ducked there, K, because I think he just was moving. Just got caught moving, and K-Top 2 rounds up.
What a start from K-Top. Continue that momentum from the last game. Magic 4 to start the first round here. I mean, sorry, the third round. DritonRama in some trouble in this first game.
Yeah. Okay. 8-8. Dropping that legend kick finisher as well, and that's a lot of damage being left on the table.
Oh, tries to get a parry. Nice bow and arrow. No punish on the while standing 1.
That while standing 1 is quite punishable, man. Oh, goes for the cheeky stuff. Back turn launcher. Not going to work. DritonRama. Opportunity here. Can he finish this?
Max
Rage up.
damage combo.
Is that dead?
I don't know. I'm not going to call it.
I think it might be. Oh, 1 pixel. I can't even see the health bar. No!
You see why I didn't call it? I was just silent. I was like, let me just see how this one plays out. I wasn't saying anything about that one.
You need to stay silent in those situations.
I'm sorry, mister. Do a snake edge? They do a snake edge. Like,
that was different, man. I said do it. I said to do it, and he did it. Okay. I didn't say don't do it. You know? That's the real curse. If I say, oh, he won't snake edge here, and then he snake edges. I said do it, and it happened. That's scary. I hope someone clipped that, by the way.
That's a good clip to end the year.
Yeah. But yeah, that was more one-sided than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You know, very one-sided, and I think maybe the walls being in play, not being in play might have been a factor to that. But I think Julia is super strong with the walls as well. As we saw that last run against Fergus, I mean, without the walls, that comeback was impossible, right? Yeah. It was the fact that he was able to loop go for the bow and arrow into 4-4-3 and get the mix-ups again. The walls are very important as well. So that's just a great start for K-Top.
Yeah, I mean, K-Top playing like a man possessed right now, you know, playing against, you know, you could say like his win over Nunox is like, you know, kind of expected. If you've been paying attention to these, you see how, you know, well K-Top has been playing in these tournaments. I guess the winner of Fergus, a bit of an upset, but like he continue this momentum and keep going forward. I mean, definitely has a real shot to taking this entire tournament's back. Yep,
100%, man. Again, very, very common player here for the PlayStation tournaments. You see at the top there, man, the compete.playstation.com, man. Make sure that you guys are watching. If you want to get involved, man, get down. It's so easy to sign up as well. So maybe it could be you one day here as well. But right now, it's DritonRama. It is Germany versus Greece. And it's looking very good for Greece right now because that first match was super, super one-sided. But let's see if DritonRama can make the comeback.
Definitely an underdog story in the...
Oh, okay. Hang on. We got some Dragon Tails.
What is going on?
Punish it.
Okay,
Nice.
Yeah. I've never seen this many sweeps. Protect your legs, everyone.
Down 4-2.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some more Magic 4s from DritonRama. We saw K-Top try to go for one, but Magic 4 could be a very good keep-out tool for Law. And look at the combo. Dragon Cannon, not going to be dead. One more hit goes for the Dragon Hammer this time. And DritonRama finally gets a round on the board.
I think we saw K-Top's philosophy there at the end of rounds. Like, he just a hard duck to close out that round. He loves to look for the, you know, the low block, the low parry to stay alive in the rounds there. And I think hopefully DritonRama banks that for the future of the set.
Just throwing out the raw legend kick, man. I respect it, dude.
It's new tactics, man. Bow and arrow. I believe right now for K-Top gets a counter hit And with Judah, this is going to the wall, and it could be serious damage.
Yeah, that might be dead with the right combo. No, not going to kill, but it's okay. K-Top still gets the Oki and the round. I think the spike combo into forward 4-3 may have killed there in that situation, but it's okay. Kept it safe.
Safe and simple. Better safe than sorry, as they say.
Absolutely. Uh-oh. Big chunk of damage there. K-Top putting on some pressure now. DritonRama. What's he gonna do? The magic 4 finally. That's what we were talking about. You know, if your opponent starts to get very, very aggressive, if you have a launching magic 4, it's so good and just goes for the wall splat. DritonRama in the driver's seat.
You're not gonna be dead, especially if you drop the combo and the slide from downtown. DritonRama looking very good this game.
That's what you got to do, man. If you play Law, you got to go for those slides. And DritonRama's been sliding for many, many years now. Can I go to a wall? Yes, it can. Look at the combo. Junkyard.
Very nice. Down back 3. The lows are coming out.
Okay.
Or an arrow.
Not going to work this time. What you got for DritonRama? What's the combo? Nice.
Very nice, in fact. K-Top 1 hit away. And again, nice Dragon Hammer to close it out, because we saw earlier, K-Top really likes to end rounds with ducking, going for a low parry, looking for some, I guess, some sort of active form of active defense. And the Dragon Hammer from there is just going to shut down anything that K-Top would normally go for there. So a good rebuttal there from DritonRama Staggin. We definitely have a game on our hands.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to like what we saw with Fergus. You know, he was going for he went for the low that one time to close the round, and it didn't work for him. And K-Top was able to make the comeback, right? And then after that, Fergus just tried to finish rounds with mids, and it was working. Even there, you mentioned just finishing with the Dragon Hammer. What a great round ender, because if your opponent doesn't block it, then they're dead. If they do block it, well, you still have the +3 or whatever that move is to try and go for another mix-up and finish it. So, yeah, DritonRama playing a lot more clever there. But also, again, it was the keep-out which was working for him. And it wasn't necessarily safe keep-out either. It was just throwing out the 3+4 at a certain timing and catching K-Top coming in. K-Top wanting to play aggressively with the Julia, but also the Magic 4s. This kind of keep-out game that Driton's been forced to play. But his adaptation is working, K-Was. He's making the adaptation.
Yeah, so we're going into a third game between the two, and it's still going to be the Julia in play. I was thinking maybe will be the time for the switch. I think this Julia's really done the job, in my opinion, like getting a game, you know, before we have a chance to get used to the Zafina. Maybe it could be the play with the Julia, but no, he's riding the hot streak that the character's given him. We're getting the Mishima Dojo, nice, sort of even, you know, normal. I think it's the closest we have to like a default stage in Tekken. The Mishima Dojo, I guess maybe Geometric Plane might be a bit more, but you know, but in my mind, the closest we have to a default stage in Tekken. We've had so many iconic Tekken face-offs here, like Heihachi versus Akuma.
Oh, so iconic. Such an iconic Tekken matchup right there, mate.
This is also where Heihachi killed Kazumi.
It's just so so nice.
Yeah, that's nice. A man murdered his wife, and that's nice. That's nice to you, man.
So wholesome. All right.
Speaking of murder, K-Top for the first round in dominant fashion.
Yeah, that was a very close, quick round, sorry, for K-Top. But these throws are not being broken right now. K-Top put on the pressure. Talking about throws, though, goes for the DSS throw. That's a 2-break right there. One thing we haven't seen, though, and it is difficult, the while standing 4 DSS 3+4. I mean, Gosane does that so often, right? Counter hit while standing 4. Driton's got that while standing 4 counter hit quite a few times, but he hasn't capitalized on it.
I mean, the thing is, that's because, oh, never mind. I was going to say that's because DritonRama is an actual good player and doesn't need to rely on stuff like that, but just randomly getting hit there definitely is going to put a damper in my statement.
Oof. All right, K-Top just 100 mile per hour right now, man. Just putting on the pressure. No launch.
Yeah, no punish at all in the while standing. I think the pushback makes it difficult to launch, but there's definitely something guaranteed that Julia should get there. And DritonRama playing some mind games right now, goes to the wall, junkyard combo.
Yep, Wasn't one doesn't confirm it though. Rage available, red dress on K-Top, uses the blue stuff. Can he get some pressure from this?
Oh no, an arrow blocked and punished again. And that almost didn't.
Almost dropped.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It didn't drop because I didn't curse it. Oh, Bode, no arrow. The 3+4, nice. Punish on the whiff first 2 kicks.
I feel like the forward one went under the Magic 4. I need to see that one back. That is not okay. K-Top puts DritonRama in rage, and there's the power to the people again while standing 2. DritonRama, can you take it to the wall? Yes.
Rage available is also doing extra damage. That rage drive!
That's going
to be the round for DritonRama.
What a combo as well. Of course, that buffed rage drive now from DSS. Final round. Who's going to go up in the set here? It is best of 5.
Yeah, remember that new rage drive is actually 12 frames faster than the other ones. Like,
Oh, wow. I don't know if that was guaranteed, but look.
it's either 12 or 3. One of the numbers. Uh-oh.
Junkyard in the back, but no combo because of the wall. Look at the pressure here from K-Top. Big whiff.
Oh no, he was just throwing things out there. DritonRama was so ready on the whip punish. One throw not broken. Gonna put K-Top in rage.
Rage available, now gotta be careful. Hang on. Goes for the Dragon Hammer again. And DritonRama going for the stomp for good measure. 2-1 to DritonRama.
I mean, Spag, how many rounds can you count that DritonRama just ended using the Dragon Hammer? Because it's gonna beat most things. Like K-Top is just, K-Top needs to just wake up and block. You know, that's a simple thing. Wake up and block. He's going for a lot of low blocks, but it's just not working. DritonRama's not doing that. He's ending the rounds with Dragon Hammer because he just knows that K-Top's waking up, he's ducking, or he's waking up, he's doing something. He's trying to still be active with his defense, but it's not panning out. And now K-Top's back is against wall. Now one game away from going down to the lower bracket. And I think if there's a time to see the Zafina Spag,
yeah, it's now. It's definitely now, man. I mean, I feel like the Julia could do it, definitely. But, you know, the Zafina has been his main character for a long time, so it could be a good shout to go to it now. The other thing is as well, like, you just get to see, you know, if anyone that's watching at home that's a lore player, you know, that just seeing how you use that Dragon Hammer to close out the round is such a good thing to do, because that time he didn't duck, he just tried to press a button and got counter hit. So
yeah,
again, what a good round, and DritonRama's definitely been able to close out these rounds, which again is a skill in itself. And yes, just like you said, Kwis, going to the Zafina.
If there's ever a time to pull it out, it is now.
Yes. And like I said, I've played this matchup a lot. Me and Gosain play a lot of long sets, and Zafina versus Law. You know, he thinks it's a bad matchup, but I feel like it's not even. But Zafina does have some things that she can abuse against Law, especially that Scarecrow down forward for low, which K-Top has been using against everyone. So let's see what we can get here, and let's see if Driton's going to be ready for it as well.
I mean, Gosain says this is a bad matchup. I just say it just might be a skill issue for him.
I think you're right, you know.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Kwis.
Yeah.
I think it's just a skill issue, but, you know. Hey, let's see, innit? Maybe we got potential final match.
You know, inferior players like him have to sort of, you know, come up with excuses, I guess.
Yeah. Good punish. Wow.
See, look how well Driton's playing right now. I think you just need to tell Gosain it's a skill issue.
I think Gosain needs to be watching right now, because this is a masterclass at the moment for DritonRama in this first round. Oh, the back roll. And, wow.
Back, we talked about it so much. K-Top is waking up and he's been counting it on wake up so many times in the situations there. Like, he needs to get up, block, and take the next mix up.
And the scary thing about getting slid at the wall is when if you back roll, the whilst only 1-2 is guaranteed. But look at the double flips. DritonRama doesn't care. Doesn't even go for a tailspin. Yeah.
That's what happens when you do forward 3 instead of just neutral 3, but either way, gets another launch to the wall, spring kick. DritonRama sat there, waited for it. K-Top is just not being patient enough right now.
DritonRama needs 1 round to secure himself a spot in the grand finals on winner's side. Legend kick, more plus frames. Oh my, goes for the mid here, man. Everything working out for DritonRama. Here we go.
I don't know what more to say right now. Spag again blocks low on the wake up, but DritonRama actually did a low this time.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Another, I mean, K-Top. If it works, it works. But most of the time, it hasn't been. You really need to switch something up. Has a life lead in this round, but even if he wins it, there's still a lot more to play.
Snake Edge, here we go. K-Top stays alive. Really interesting, you know, that after 1-3 and Scarecrow 1-3, Mantis, if you go for a generic low, it actually, that one there, it actually shuts down the option. But now K-Top's starting to cancel and low parry. So it's a bit of a mind game here now for Driton to think about.
Alright, 4-4-3 counter hit, but no, isn't ready for the combo.
Yeah, wasn't ready for the counter hit.
4-4-3 plus frames. That's safe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's safe. I don't know. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
There's no.
Oh! He pressed the button. He took the combo with the down forward too. Oh, DritonRama. He caught life there, but he's gonna take the set. What a dramatic finish. He moves into the grand finals here for the PlayStation Fight Nights, and K-Top sent to the lower bracket.
Honestly, Spag, that's the most DritonRama thing I've ever seen in my life.
It is.
It's just the most Driton. Wake up while sending forward flip kick, drops the combo into a down forward 2. That was very DritonRama swag.
It always seems to happen on that stage as well. Like they, DritonRama played against Cuddlecore in the LCQ in Amsterdam 2018, and there was some very DritonRama moments there, and it was on the Brimstone of Fire too. So you know, if you guys want to go check the archive for that 2018, I mean that was an incredible, probably the best match of the tournament. You know, but yeah, DritonRama, from Germany, gonna be making it into the grand finals here.
Yeah, he needs to like trademark that or something, DritonRama moments, because they happen so often when he plays, and like I feel like he could make some merchandise, do something with that. I don't know. Like I'm not here to give free ideas. But no, shout out to DritonRama. I mean, you know, when you look to his side of the bracket, he definitely wasn't the name that jumped out to me as the guy who was going to be looking to get into that grand finals and winner side. Like I think definitely Jodd and DVP look like more, you know, appealing names to me, but if you look down, actually, in the lower side, Nunox actually beat DVP 2-0 and Fergus beat Jodd. So, you know, DVP, our favorite to go all the way, is now out the tournament, bro.
Yeah, I mean, looking at those the round two, the lower bracket, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, but if I was, I would have said Jodd and DVP probably would have made it through there, just purely because of the kind of form we've seen Jodd in recently. But Fergus so ready for the Nina matchup, and DVP versus Nunox, I mean, that would have been one to watch for sure. But Nunox, hey, his tournament stays alive here, Kwis.
Yeah, I mean, with that warring as well, you know, the worst character in the game is still performing so well.
Yeah,
you know, on this level, so it's nice to see, you know, him joining on winning with the worst character in the game. And you guys can also join in by joining the PlayStation Tournaments community Discord to find regular updates on esports events, articles, videos, and meet with others to improve your games. The community Discord regularly hosts play sessions, interviews with figures in the community, and other special content. So you guys are not going to want to miss any of that. Scan the QR code, jump in, join in, and maybe one day we'll catch you guys here on the big stage, you know, getting hit by your own new classic DritonRama moment.
Absolutely, man. But you know, the tournament is not over yet, ladies and lads, man. There's still a lot of Tekken action to watch, and we're winding it down. So, guys, we're going to take a small break, and when we return, more Fight Night action. Ladies and lads, welcome back to the PlayStation 2's Fight Nights here. My name is Spag and I'm joined by Kwis, and we are in top 4 now here for the tournament. It's been a crazy start, man. Kwis, how you doing, my friend? How have you found it?
This is where things get big. You know, this is where things are important. You know, every game here is important. Every set, every second, every millisecond, every hit, every combo, every moment is important because it can be the difference between a chunk of change. Spag.
Yes.
We see Fergus there. That's going to be our first game we go down to. Is going to be Fergus versus Nunox, the losers semi-final. The winner of that will be playing against K-Top, and the winner of that will be playing against DritonRama in the grand final. I think the surprise grand final place. Don't you think that's Spag?
Yeah, 100%, man. I feel like DritonRama, you know, when you look at it, Jodd, DBP, Fergus, these are the guys you were thinking that were probably going to make it through into the grand finals. But DritonRama, we mentioned, you know, what Driton is going to turn up on the day. Is it the Driton that doesn't have the confidence, or is it the Driton that says, you know what, I'm just going to play me and do what I do, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So that's the DritonRama we've got today, man. A very experienced player from Germany. He's there in grand finals now, and this top 4 is looking nice, man, because you've got K-Top sitting there in the losers finals, and of course, Fergus versus Nunox, man.
Yeah, and we've had a great tournament here today, and if you guys ever want to join where you can rack up wins in PlayStation tournaments through all of December and January for a chance to win prizes like the new DualSense Edge controller on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 5 consoles on PS4. Sign up on console and start competing for prizes today. The full rules can be read on compete.playstation.com. And Spag, I can't talk enough about the DualSense controllers. You know, I've pulled out 50 already.
Yeah.
And the new DualSense Edge controller would be a lovely addition to my collection. Sony PlayStation, if you guys are seeing this. But anyway, we have
he wants number 51 in the collection, guys.
Either way, we have a tournament to focus on, and we're going down into the lower side. You see Fergus versus Nunox down there. I obviously have to say this is a matchup that Fergus should be particularly comfortable with. He should know what he's doing. If he's not, I'll be very disappointed.
And why is that, Kwis? Why should he be comfortable? Why should anyone be comfortable against Hwoarang?
Because, you know, he plays against me all the time. So, you know, and obviously as the best foreign player in the world, I feel like, no, I'm not gonna, I shouldn't have said that, because someone's gonna clip that, and then that's all
It's
over.
GG's for you. It's GG's.
Yeah, I'm done. But either way, it's gonna be Fergus versus Nunox, and I think this is gonna be a definitely an uphill battle for Nunox. Fergus, someone who does his homework on all of the characters, and also plays a bunch of characters that can definitely be difficult for Hwoarang to play against. A lot of bad matchups. Fergus has Yasuka, Katarina, he has Zafina himself. He has a lot of the waifu characters can be difficult for Hwoarang to deal with, especially if you don't know the things to sort of mitigate those negatives in the matchup. So that's one thing I'm gonna be looking to Nunox to say. He definitely has to show Fergus he knows certain things, because if not, Fergus can just run rampant this entire game.
Yep, 100%, man. But again, you've got to think about it. It's about who turns up on the day. You know, we can talk about matchups all day, but like, you know, Fergus, he's just had a great win against Jodd, who is, I guess, one of our tournament favorites, and Nunox, I mean, eliminating DBP, dude. So he's on a bit of a high streak as well. So both these guys are playing good Tekken at the moment. Fergus, however, coming off that loss, man, a heartbreaking loss against K-Top, so as well in the winner's side. So I mean, let's see what happens here, and what the character choices are going to be. Is it going to be the Asuka versus the Hwoarang? I'm guessing it will be.
I mean, I hope so, because Fergus sort of has a tendency to go for the Katarina in this matchup when I feel like he shouldn't, and he hasn't done it. He is going straight for the Asuka. I think it's a good decision. I think Asuka does well in this matchup, and if Nunox does not know the certain things, because, for example, Asuka has that reversal. Hwoarang has no knees or elbows. Hwoarang's only unparryable moves are running 3 and back turn 4-3, the 2-hit string he has from back turn. For some reason, the first hit of that, it just can't be parried. Even though while sending 3+4 is the exact same move and that can be parried. Don't know. Yeah, it is broken that Hwoarang has to do, you know. Asuka is broken and Hwoarang needs to be buffed immediately.
I see. Well, we're on the Devil's Pit as well, ladies and gentlemen. That means that walls are going to be in play, but we are also going to get a taste of the Infinite as well. Let's get into it. And it is first to 2 action, best of 3, because we're in losers semis.
No, I honestly really do like Devil's Pit as a first stage as well, because you get to see how the walls and the Infinite play out, and, you know, see which one you prefer and see what you're ready with. And very nice option there from Fergus, the full crouch low, because the down 3-4 can definitely be difficult to stuck and punish.
But you can get away from that, right, if you do down 3-4 from the counter hit, right, if you just don't press the button.
If you don't press the button, yeah, but like all Hwoarang players will push a button as we get Nunox with a great block. And
oh my god, what a drop there from Nunox. I mean, he should have got the round there, but went for a risky sweep, and Fergus ready with the block.
I think he tried to rage drive there, and then he switched stance instead, and then he just panicked. That's
And
an
You
unfortunate.
talked about as well how good reversal can be versus Hwoarang, but it's not a move that we see used often from Fergus at all.
Yeah, I mean, also, I mean, if you talk about those as well, you know, Asuka got a new safe launching kicks back in season 3 or 4, I think it was.
Yep.
So that's just another thing to add to this matchup as Fergus drops the combo there.
Unfortunate. Here we go. Trying to go for the wall start with the down forward 3. Good defense shown here from Nunox at the moment. Look at this man blocking everything. And
All
Giant.
the trade.
No! One more hit. Back 2. No, goes for the rage drive. What an option.
Yeah, you have to get up there in that situation against Asuka. I know it's scary, but that rage drive is the number one thing to do there. And I see Nunox likes to open up rounds with an up back 4. An interesting move, to say the least.
Okay. Fergus looking nice here, but Nunox has the life feed, and we have transitioned over now onto the infinite stage. Walls are no longer in play. There is the reversal we were talking about.
So I'll be ready to chicken those when you play this matchup. Up forward 3, no sidestep 2. I know he was thinking about it.
Oh! Hey, hey.
Big just frame Skaraka. This should be the round for Nunox. Yes, it is Hunting Hawk Ender.
Very nice there, Nunox. And it's not a move that we see. I mean, we see you use that a lot, but yeah, we haven't seen a lot of the JFSR from Nunox.
Yeah, you just gotta throw that shit out.
Just throw it out, man. Why not? All right, reversal. Finally seeing that. That's going to make Nunox think about throwing out those strings. Down forward 2.
Very nice there from Fergus. It's not gonna be dead, but it's gonna be.
What a punish.
Okay. That definitely switched in his head there. We're seeing a lot of drops on both sides. A few unfortunate moments, but a very nice block and punish there from Fergus. Don't see that very often, the up forward to the 14 frame punish. It's a very nice punish. I wish we'd see us more Asuka players use it.
Yeah, 14 frame punish has good range as well. He just wanted to be absolutely sure that he was going to punish there. And of course, being a specialist, he knew exactly that that was going to be enough to kill. It's an interesting move as well because we've seen him play, even yesterday, you know, Fergus was playing on the Forgotten Realm, and that actually breaks the floor. So it's a 14 frame launcher, you know, so actually a very good move. But you mentioned before the match started that Fergus is, you know, relatively comfortable in the matchup, and that's exactly what we saw there, right? He was shutting down the options, he was punishing things perfectly, ducked the down 3-4, went for the full crash down 4-2. The punishment was on point there, Kairos.
Yeah, I think it's definitely an uphill battle right now for Nunox. I think already considering how bad the matchup is, if you're not prepared for certain things, like I think, you know, I think Hwoarang's one of those characters where like he has some bad matchups, but he can definitely mitigate them very well if you know what to do. But if you don't know what to do, it can be a long day. And it's definitely looking that way for Nunox right now.
What can Nunox do though, Kairos?
I mean, you have certain things. Like I think just one thing, for example, for me, when I play against Asuka, whenever I'm plus and I do an option, I'm always buffering a chicken. You know, with a lot of things, I'm always buffering a chicken option. A bit more patience you need to exercise as well, and just doing things like you have to just go back to and use that 4-3. It's one of your only unparryable moves. It's a safe thing to follow up with. Like, yeah, you're turning your back is risky, but you know, doing it for Oki and wake up is a smart decision for Asuka, because that to wake up and reversal. And yeah, he just needs to be a bit more patient, play a bit safe, play the spacing game, go for this back 3 with punishes, and make Fergus start to back off and start to rethink his offense, because Fergus is just doing whatever he wants right now.
Yeah, 100% looks so comfortable. I don't know if Nunox plays any other characters. I know he does, but I don't know if he plays them in tournaments. So I think we will be seeing him stick with the Hwoarang here. And another question is, what stage are we going to get? I mean, it didn't really matter in the end, right? Fergus played well on both the War and the Infinite stage. So let's see what's going to happen here. But Fergus in the driver's seat, and of course waiting for him in the losers finals. If he wins, it's the low bracket finals, is going to be K-Top, right? So he wants that revenge. I know he does.
Like, I think that might be spurring Fergus a bit more as well. Like, he definitely wants that revenge after what Kato did to him on that winner's side. I mean, that was a game he should have won. You know, you could argue Fergus should have won that, but he definitely threw it away. He let K-Top stay alive there. So we're getting into the next game between these two, and yeah, I guess stage isn't really going to play a factor. We saw the Infinite and we saw the walls basically dominated by Fergus. You know, Nunox did play all right in certain situations, but I just think I think we go back to what happened against K-Top where he lost. There's just a lot of matchup unfamiliarity, and especially in such a bad matchup. If you don't know how to play against these matchups if you don't know how to play these characters, which are already bad matchups, you're gonna struggle even more, and it just becomes so easy. you know, to play against the Hwoarang in that kind of situation.
Let's talk about again. Just you know, we're watching Fergus right now. His 2022 has not been the best, and you know, I'm not as mean as you. I'm not going to say it was bad, but
It was
bad. It wasn't the best, you know, especially
It was
it kind of started. You look okay, it wasn't the best, all right, and it started at Combo Breaker when he was so close to beating Kodokoi. He had the game-winning combo to make it to top 8, and you know. And so many more tournaments after that where he wasn't able to close out the rounds and close out the matches, and we just saw in the last match before on stream against K-Top again, just not able to mentally get to a position where he was able to close out the match, and then now he's in the lower bracket. It's 2022 is not over yet. It's the 30th. We have a couple of days left. Is this going to be the tournament now? Can he close out the year with a win? I know there's a lot of Fergus fans watching at home as well, so you know. Maybe you guys have something to, you know, you can give your energy to him or something, because, you know, this is one of our top players for sure in Europe, man. But he's just been just a little bit shy for winning these tournaments, man.
I'm trying to do the maths of how many hours we have left in over here anyway in 2022. Like well, like an hour from 8 and 4, so it's like a 5. 24. So we've got about 30 something hours left over here anyway. We have about 30 hours left. 2022. So Fergus has 30 hours to turn around what has been an awful 2022. Can he? I mean, this is where it starts. You know, this is exactly where it starts. I think he's playing well right now. He was playing well against K-Top. He could have won that game. So I think if he just can continue doing what he's doing, he definitely has a chance to go all the way. And I think it's a good path for him. You know, I think K-Top, that's a game he should have won. You can argue he can definitely win the run back. I think Driton as well. Like, I think of all the players that sort of worried that I would have on like Fergus's worry list at the start of the day, Driton wasn't really one of those players. But with the way that Driton has been playing today, definitely becomes a different story.
I mean, look, even if this year is about to end, I mean, there is a lot of Tekken action to look forward to. I mean, these tournaments here for the PlayStation tournaments have been amazing as well. Like, you can just literally just like I said, going over to the compete.playstation.com, so easy to just head on over there and get involved. But obviously, the TWT, you know, it hasn't finished it as well. You know, we got the finals that's going to be taking place in February 4th to 5th. You know, the LCQ is going to be, I mean, I don't even know what to expect at that LCQ. We always know that it's super hyped to watch, but I don't know who's coming. I don't know, like, I know the level's going to be super difficult and high, but I just can't wait for that for the finals, man. And there's going to be this period now of just hardcore training from everyone, you know, getting back into it to close out this season with a bang. Yeah,
I mean, like you said, like the finals are going to be definitely an amazing event. Are you going to be there, Spag?
I hope so, man.
Yeah. I don't know I'm going yet. I'm decided.
Yeah. You don't want to get exposed, yeah? You don't want to get exposed, yeah? In the mirror match. I hope you and Speakers play, bro. I'm saying right now. I said it off stream.
Other 40 billion Hwoarang players are good, yeah. No, I genuinely I'm very excited for the finals. I think it's the first, you know, truly global finals that we've had. You know, because, you know, every region has had as participants as Nunox has picked. People call this the K Whispery set, you know.
Oh, I've never heard that before. Why do people say that?
Because this is the one I always pick. And when I see it, I actually just start to think, like, am I playing right now? But I'm not, as Nunox is working on 2 rounds right now. But there's the reversal from Fergus. Again, you got to be buffering chickens in those situations.
Oh, no chicken here, no poulet. Yeah. Here we go now. Fergus has the positioning. Doesn't confirm the down back 1, but it's okay. One way to do it. Goes for the back 2. Hey, in the back.
Oh, I don't think Fergus could have escaped that.
He was too early on his Oki there with the back 2, and Nunox, great patience on the floor.
Yeah, but Fergus can still turn this around. No. Sidewalks gets hit by the backlash.
Okay. Big whiff, and we're not seeing Fergus go for the whiff punishing as well now. He's kind of falling apart for him in this match. No confirm.
Yeah, I want to see Fergus just do more reversals. I'm seeing Nunox just like, there's no patience on his side. He's just following up with everything. And I'm sure he's not buffering chickens, as that's going to break the floor. Could have had a better option there, but Fergus in trouble. Rage Drive whiffs, and Nunox. We did not get to see the first round, but it was a no-round round to follow up as Nunox takes the second game, as we now go to a final game. And we've talked about Fergus's year many a time.
That was a lot of drops, Kairis, in a very short period of time from Fergus. I feel like as soon as he dropped some of those combos, I was like, look, just walk forward, dude. Let's get into a new match. And he dropped another combo there. Tried to go for the the rage drive, thinking that Nunox was going to stay on the floor because he stayed on the floor last time, and he got up and killed him. So I mean, yeah, that was rough. Wow, what a change.
Yeah. So you're the one that said Fergus has had a bad year. You're the one.
I did not say that.
You're the one that said that.
I did not say that.
And I think
we have an archive. We literally have an archive.
I think that game sort of emphasized everything that you were talking about earlier.
Oh really? Yeah. Me?
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Yeah, you were just saying how he had a bad year. A lot of drops,
really?
You know. But in all seriousness, like he hasn't had a tumultuous year, and you know.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
I don't know why I can't stop saying it. But no, it is true. It has not been the best year for Fergus. I think he's had a lot of difficult.
Bro, this guy. You know what?
I'm not laughing at his struggle. I just want to point that out there. Like that's not what I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at the fact the next game is starting and we're about to get into it, and it's gonna be the.
And just to give a little bit of context, this is we're talking about to Fergus's standard.
Oh,
like
jungle outpost.
being a champion, being someone that has qualified for the World Tour Finals, you know, he expects more from himself as well. But we got the jungle outpost, and we got Katarina from Fergus.
Yeah, I don't agree with the switch. I think everything he was doing, Asuka could have still worked. I think the reversals were just, there was nothing wrong with it. Like he had so many free opportunities for them, just wasn't taking them. Because Nunox is just, I think he's just not thinking about them. He's not ready to chicken. He's not buffering chickens into his options. And I think that was just free for Fergus. But I think Katarina's another difficult matchup. And there are weird interactions in this matchup. Like, for example, if Orion blocks Katarina's full crouch down forward 4, his 14 frame punish
while in
3 doesn't work. It always comes out on the 15th frame.
That's weird, isn't it?
Fix it.
Yeah. It's okay. Whilst I 4-4 is broken anyway, so it's like...
every time there's an update to Tekken, that's the first thing I check now. See, look, he's just doing whilst under 4-4.
That's a really good move, man. Okay, here we go.
Terrible.
I feel like Horan does not have the best high crushing moves as well. So something like a 4-4-4 is going to be very important. Fergus trying to get some extra damage. They got a bit greedy. His back is to the wall now. Good punish with the 10 frame. Here we go.
So risky. That's -10 flag. Oh, counter hit there with the new Harrier low. Fergus on the board.
Round 2.
That was good. He's fought his way away from that wall as well. So Nunox.
A lot of just running orbitals. I'm seeing Nunox orbital a lot more than you normally see Horan do. I'm not too sure the reasoning.
Wow.
Nice. Full crouch below. They're not respecting any of the frames. And 1-2, no duck.
Plus frames there. Fergus has a small life deficit. Runs up in the throw. Rage available now. Oh, that could have been a launch.
Yeah. I mean, one launch and Fergus wins the round. So.
Literally. Oh my god! Kairis, no! Kairis, no! Fergus takes the round. We talked about the rage drive, and there's a hop kick. It's all falling apart for Nunox right now. Fergus trying to get into the winners finals. Sorry, losers finals. That's gonna be a big stomp.
Oh yeah, it's looking like this one's all over Spag. Or is it?
Hang on a second.
Or is it?
Hang on a second.
Nah, it's over.
No. Oh my god, Fergus! He can't stop cursing! He can't stop cursing the match!
Oh no. Oh no.
He can't stop.
Oh no.
The man's a menace.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hang on a second, Fergus though. He had the match. Is it going to drop again? He has the pressure. Here we go. Go to the low. Attacking the legs. This is a good pressure from Fergus.
Keeping Nunox's back to the wall. Nice break on the throw, but his back into the break. Okay, but 4-4 does not break the balcony. For some reason, it looks like it should, but it doesn't. And the
nice
full crush mix. I don't want to say this is over, so I'm not going to.
And that's gonna be the match. Good stuff. Fergus taking it 2-1. It's not gonna be dropped this time. Nunox, what a run he had though. It ends up being 2-1 to Fergus, but Nunox taking out a lot of names on his way to the losers semi. So great performance by the Portuguese player. But yeah, Fergus, despite Cabus's best attempts to curse him, does make it into the losers finals now.
It wasn't on purpose. And we actually have some replays of some of the action. This was the earliest set when it was the Asuka versus the Huang. We saw, you know, Fergus doing great work. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the start of the second game. But like, stuff like that's a good punish on something like back three, something a lot of players can sort of, you know, struggle to punish. They find the blocks done, block recovery, you know, not really. Oh, here it is.
Yeah. You just look at how much the damage the Rage Drive does. I mean, Nunox would have had more health and it still would have killed. All right, and that's a 50-50 from the full crouch as well, and that's going to go straight to the wall. Easy back one, and you know what? Goes for the Season 1 combo.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that it's going to kill, that there's no chance to
simple.
drop. And yes, that means that we are in our top 3 now, Kawis, and it's going to be the run back. It's going to be Fergus versus K-Top, but this time, best of 5.
Now, I'm actually interested to see who both of them pick as their first character straight away. You know, because Fergus, when it ended on Katarina versus Julia, but it started as Katarina versus Zafina. We're going to see the Fergus from Asuka expecting the Julia. He's going to play the Katarina anyway. There's definitely going to be a lot of mind games at play between the two. And I'd say a quick shout in chat to Tyler2K, someone who actually makes very informative, educational analysis content on tournament sets on YouTube. So if you guys want to learn more about a lot of the sets and what's going on in depth, please check that guy out. I had to quickly get that one out there. A lot of great stuff on YouTube, trust me.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of that stuff, but enough of that as we get into the lower bracket final. It's going to be Fergus versus K-Top. It's going to be the run back between the two. The waifu wars continues. The skirmish. I have no alliteration left in me. It's just going to be it's just two guys. It's just two guys playing for your characters playing against each other. We're expecting. I'm expecting anyway. It's going to be the Katarina versus the Julia. I think they're just going to continue where they left off.
Yeah, let's see what's going to be the character picture. I think that for Fergus, going for the Katarina again would not be a bad choice because, you know, he knows he can do it against the Zafina and he can do it against the Julia. I mean, he knows he should have won that last match, right? But it was just a great sequence from K-Top that managed to get him the match. So, I mean, yeah, let's see. Fergus does have the Asuka just in case, but we don't have the option of a blind pick. I mean, you know, these guys are not going to really see the characters anyway, so it's going to be a bit of a mix-up here anyways.
just saw someone thought... Nah, never mind. I just saw something in chat, sorry. But no, anyway, we're getting into this important lower bracket final game between these two. And yeah, it's a run back. This is a game that Fergus, you argue, should have won the first time. Literally just need to close out the round. It's been a repeat story for Fergus this year, unfortunately. I'm starting not there. What was going on there? But there's on the plus side, Fergus has a chance for an immediate run back to immediately get revenge on K-Top. So let's see if he's able to pull that off. And it's going to be Katarina versus the Zafina for the first game between these two. And it's the longest sets bag. It's the first of 3, but I know Fergus does like the Violet system, so it's going to have a good time here.
The combos have been looking on point as well, but can he deal with the offense of K-Top? You know, the down threes, the forward threes. He places them so perfectly. He uses the Scarecrow stance and the Mantis stance so well to mix up his opponents. Can Fergus deal with it? Here we go now for a spot in Grand Finals. It's Fergus versus K-Top.
And this first game might really set the tone between the two. Interesting that he's elected to go right back to the Zafina as well.
Yeah. Okay, using that down back to a lot more now because it kind of stops the opponent from sidestepping, but also if the opponent decides to mash, it will counter hit. Nice
start there from K-Top. Just sitting there, and this is such a creepy. Zafina has so many creepy stances. You know one thing I learned recently when I was just doing some like screenshot stuff to like make thumbnails. I saw when Zafina does like, you know, the tarantula crawl. Her eyes are closed when she does it.
How did you see that?
Because I was trying to like get a screenshot angle for a thumbnail, and like her eyes are closed when she's doing the like tarantula crawl, and I was just Which makes it that much creepier.
I mean, are they supposed to be open? Have you tarantula called yourself? Like,
I mean, it's just a very weird. You know, I'll show you the screenshot. Gets the whole kick.
okay, nice.
To the wall, nice max damage combo as well. One more mix up does it. Great block there from K-Top. I mean, one thing we are seeing consistently from K-Top is he loves to block low to save his life, and he might get the comeback. He's done it before. Can he do it again?
Plus frames. Punish. Look at the patience from Fergus. Beautiful defense. But again, yeah, you mentioned ducking again for the round close. I mean, K-Top, he won't stop.
Yeah, and I think Fergus had a read there with a hotkey. Didn't work out, but not the best punish. Nice magic 4 there from Fergus. This should go to the wall.
Great combo.
Yeah, max
Yep, spike.
Again, very nice.
Punish. Not going to be a wall spat though. Goes for the low. Uh-oh, don't get happy with the life feed now, Fergus, because you know what happened last time. Rage available, back 3 into the low this time. Doesn't duck. Fergus, 1 round up.
I think people are just testing how many times K-Top's going to duck with his life on the line. Okay,
Yep, down for the close up.
Yep, keep it safe.
Ooh, yeah. Are we going to see the low? Are we going to see the low? Oh.
So right now, again, another generic down 4 to keep it safe. Nice block, but no launch.
That could have been launched and it would have been big damage. Hang on a second. Goes for the low.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Uh-oh. Range available for both. Range spent for Fergus. Race available for K-Top. The down back 3. Such a risky option from Fergus. Blocked and punish. Final round. First game.
Yeah, try to go for it again, but K-Top, you know, he had the read. He's like, no, I feel like he's going to go for my legs here. Talk about legs, though. Oh. I like this from K-Top playing frame tight at the moment.
Yeah.
Not letting Fergus mash.
Yeah, not at all there. I mean, Fergus in a spot of bother again. Okay. Not the worst thing.
Okay, here we go. Some pressure now available. Good break on the 1+2. That would have been a wall splat as well.
Yeah.
FF 3+4 and they're forward 3 to catch the side roll, and K-Top going to get the first match. And that was a really good final round there from K-Top, because he decided to just play it completely frame tight. He's like, you know what? I know Fergus has been challenging with 4-4-4 and other moves. He's been trying to sidestep in certain situations. When I have my plus frames, I'm just going to keep it really, really tight and not allow him to do anything. So that was great adaptation from K-Top. Now Fergus gonna have to make an adaptation here, Gabers.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Fergus, he went down the first time they played, and Fergus is no stranger to like losing the first game, making the comeback. He's someone who definitely plays very, you know, he's very emotional, very feelings based, very reads based and timing based. So it takes some time to make those adjustments, especially, you know, a new set and a new character, you know, because he finished off the first day against the Julia, now it's against the Zafina again. So, you know, there's a lot to adapt to. So sometimes these things just take time. And yeah, the first game, it was still competitive between the two, but I think K-Top is just looking, I don't know, I feel like it's just certain. I feel like one thing I really like about K-Top is just the belief in his reads. You know, I'm the type of player who, like, I might end around and like, oh, like I should have blocked low there, but I didn't. I felt like it. K-Top just believes every time, you know, like, and we've seen him before. We've seen him a hard duck at the end of round, just completely commit to the duck end around, expecting that low or high to come. And even when it doesn't, like, even the next time we'll get in that same situation, he will commit to that duck again. I really like seeing that in a player, someone who's able to commit to their reads, truly believe in it. And it's helped him. It's definitely hurt him in this tournament, but it's definitely helped him definitely get to this point. So let's see how he continues on from this point. He says he's taken the first game against Fergus Katarina. Yeah,
and Fergus sticking with the cat as well. I want to see Fergus maybe try to push the pace a little bit more now against K-Top, you know, so maybe doing a little bit too much waiting and allowing K-Top to get in and assert those plus on block moves. Let's see if Fergus can, you know, push the pace a little bit more here on K-Top.
K-Top starting off with the life lead. Just again bigger and bigger. Okay, down for 1 gets the flow. Not going to be a huge combo.
Yeah. Good sidewalk. What's a combo? Yeah, keeps it simple.
A very nice combo. Nice block on the down 3. Fergus looking good right now. Full crouch sweep, no block. Fergus in rage now.
Hang on. No! Didn't get the wall splat. Is that going to be blocked? I think it will be. Yes, sir.
Okay. Almost cursed it. That'd be crazy.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, here we go. Hop kick there from Fergus that should reach the wall with the right combo. There we go.
I didn't want to say
Damage.
anything again, but that killed as well. Fergus definitely looking a lot better this game. Nice.
Good. Hey!
Oh, kick beating the jab there. Fergus definitely making all the right reads right now to the wall. Not going to do... Oh, he is going to do the max damage. I didn't believe in him.
But now K-Top has the wall positioning, and look at that, man. Fergus pressing buttons, gets counter hit.
4-4-3. 4-4-3 again.
Look at this. Good duck this time. And Fergus gonna take the match. No round, 3 rounds straight. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, I feel like you can't show someone something like that twice. You know, I feel like, say you do a string that's like mid-high or like low-high.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like I feel like people let you get away with that once. You know, I feel like if you do it again, because people will react to that missed opportunity. Like, oh man, if he did this, I could have ducked and punished. When you give it to them again straight away, they're going to be so ready to do it. So unfortunate there for K-Top. You know, just going to the well one too many times didn't work out for him. But you know, it's tied 1-1 right now. This set has the potential to go the distance, and you know, Fergus looking good now. Spike, do you turn things around?
Yeah, and again, I feel like it's the same thing which we saw with Driton versus K-Top as well. Like K-Top wants to be in your face, applying pressure with forward 3 and the stance mix-ups, right? Using things like the Scarecrow down forward 4 and all the moves from Scarecrow and Mantis. Whereas Fergus this time was a lot more active in his keep out. He didn't just let him in easily. He was using moves like back 1, 3-3-3, and down forward 1 to keep him out and stop these moves, right? So we want to see that a bit more, but we're not going to see it because K-Top now doing what he did in the winner's side and going for the Julia. So this is where the match begins now. It's essentially a best of 3. It's the first of 2 now.
Yeah, and I think with the way the Zafina got beat there, I don't hate the decision. You know, I think the Zafina was definitely not looking super strong in that last game. So I think now is the time definitely to make the switch. And for Fergus, it's interesting now. Like, if he wins or loses this game, does he think Asuka versus Julia is the play? That's what he did earlier against Bode. So
yeah. True. Yeah, let's see what happens here, man. But Fergus, I think, is going to be a little bit more comfortable against the Julia. But we saw what this Julia is capable of, man. Let's go. 1-1 in this losers final. DritonRama waiting in the winner's side grand finals.
It's crazy that players like, you know, DBP and Jodd are already out, and here we are. Oh, just out of range there. Flashing arrow. Fergus in trouble right now. Bow and arrow guaranteed 4-4-3. No, not as guaranteed as I thought it was, but another bow and arrow. K-Top making a huge read to close out that round.
Yeah, man, just a bully in the legs. And this is what you said as well, K-Was, right? That K-Top just believes in his reads, man. Whatever happens, happens. He's just going to do his thing.
Honestly, love to see that confidence in a player again. Another bow and arrow. Fergus is not ducking these.
4-4. Nice.
Nice. Read the down jab there. Very smart from Fergus.
Yeah, in the winner's side when they played, he was going for the down jab a lot against that string.
Oh no, catches K-Top pushing the button. They're down forward 1, all tied up in this third game.
Finishing the round with the mid this time, Fergus. Clever stuff. Here we go. We're all tied up, but let's count it.
Yeah, and there's a breakable wall. No, doesn't use it. Use the tailspin early as well. Not the best combo optimization. And I guess when you're not really using your main character, things like that can really go astray. Late on the punish.
Very late on the punish there, man. Here we go. Fergus now on rage, and you know what Katarina can do with the rage. Hang on a second.
One launch and is dead, but no, Fergus spending the rage in neutral there. Don't agree with that and doesn't break the throw.
Doesn't break the throw, man. And Fergus now having to do some work. K-Top. I mean, K-Top's been utilizing the full craft mix-up so well, and that little stance there where she runs up at you, Fergus hasn't been able to keep K-Top out.
Oh, nice. Break forward this time.
Uh-oh.
Arrow, that's the first of maybe many.
And the low gets parry. Too obvious there. And K-Top, the Julia, getting the job done. Now, this is a dangerous situation for Fergus because he could go through the Asuka here and get the match versus the Julia. But you know exactly what will happen in that situation, right, K-Was?
You just switched to Zafina.
That's it.
So I think it's a tough situation to be in if you're Fergus. Because I don't know, I feel like his Katarina is looking really predictable right now. And I think for both of them, it's that syndrome of when you're not playing your main character. You know, you're going to be a bit less optimal in certain things. You're going to be a bit more predictable, do a bit more, you know, garden variety stuff, right? Yeah. I feel like I feel like Fergus should probably just stick out of the Asuka. Honestly, I feel like you just go to the main. That's how you're going to go down. That's how you're going to go down. But I feel like he has the best chance of, because Fergus has to win 2 games straight right now to go just to make it through to the grand finals on the loser's side. I think if you're going to stick out with any character, I think your main character is your best chance to do that. But Fergus is the one playing. He's the one in control. The decision is not ours. It is his.
I say go for the Lily, man. Just do it, bro. Oh, it's going to be the Asuka. Okay, yeah. So, look, if you're going to go out with the main, and it's going to be the Asuka now. At least give himself the best opportunity to take it to a final game. Whatever happens, man. It's the first to one in that situation, right? So, let's go. Fergus versus K-Top. The run back, and it's 2-1 for K-Top right now. Driton sitting ready for the winner.
If I'm not mistaken, Fergus actually hasn't lost with his Asuka today, no? He got put into the loser's side when he was playing Katarina, so this is an unbeaten Asuka so far.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's go, man. Julia versus Asuka now.
Fight.
Basically, this is Fergus's main team from Tag 2. The Julia and the JC Asuka.
And for the life of you, a lot of those running ones are coming out. Fergus needs to be aware of those.
Nice jab. And the jab can be a very useful tool against Asuka as well, because it floats a lot of her tools. As you saw, the upward 3, the back 3, the can-cans. But this is good from Fergus. Gets the wall splat sidewall though.
Oh, I'm blocking. Nice backdash there, but finishes the last hit. This should be around for Fergus. Keeps it very safe as well with a forward 2 follow-up.
Nice.
Fight.
Okay, big whiff, no punish.
Yeah. Forward 3, sidestep 2. Saw it coming from a mile away.
Yep.
The K-Top did not.
Good sidestep, no punish. Magic 4, and of course, going to easily get the combo with the FF1. That's going to be a flip over for what's the okie dokie.
Oh, back 4 count hit, but did not believe in it.
Oh. Nice! Look at the punish there from K-Top. And that should go to the wall. Easy combo. K-Top on the board.
These two are just neck and neck right now. Cannot find any separation between the two. Magic 4. And this is going to go to the wall, I think.
What a lovely place Magic 4 there. It's going to be a caravan splat. Uh-oh, he's mixing him up now.
Oh, no.
The Vortex!
Oh, no. Mad Axis that's not going to be dead, but it's going to be so close. Fergus, can you steal this round? A poorly placed raise try, Fergus. Do you have it in you to make this comeback?
Oh, he thought that K-Top was going to press buttons, but beautiful patience there. Now K-Top, 1 round away from grand finals.
Fergus, if you have anything left in you, now is the time to turn your 2022 around.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
He doesn't duck.
Okay, but he's not going to get a full combo for that. He already used a tailspin. Fergus in trouble. Uh-oh. No duck. Sidestep 2. Nice punish. Power crush is going to be a wall.
No, it's not a wall.
Oh my goodness, but there could be a side wall. No, there isn't. Fergus stays alive and takes us to a final round.
Who's going to take this, man? Big round incoming. Can K-Top move to grand finals, or can Fergus take it to a final match? Here we go. Attacking with the legs.
I mean, this round will just extend it to a final game for Fergus. And if he makes this comeback, surely he'll be feeling that momentum in the final game. Nice side low parry from K-Top. We've seen so many from him today.
Oh, no, not again. Not again. Oh, no, it's not looking good. K-Wiz!
Please,
No!
please. Okay.
Oh, ladies and lads, we're going to a final match here. It's 2 matches apiece in the losers finals. And now is the question. I mean, does he go to the Zafina? I think he does. But again, the Julia was looking nice as well. It was final round, dude.
I was having flashbacks there, you know, like Fergus had a life lead, you just need to close it out. K-Top was a certain some mix-ups, but Fergus manages to close it out this time. As we go to a final game between these two, I see people in the chat rallying behind Fergus right now, and I think it's gonna be hard now because I think he's just gonna pull out the Zafina. I think K-Top will pull out the Zafina. It's a difficult matchup for the Asuka, but Fergus has done this before in the past. You know, matchups are not everything in this game, and you know, see what happens when he plays his mains a bit more, you know, optimization here or there, knowing certain situations a bit better. So
yeah,
I feel like that's really gonna help Fergus in this final game, but it's gonna be difficult.
Well, if you guys are not familiar, of course, you know, because Fergus is locked in, he picked character. If you win with a character, you have to stick with that character. Is it going to be the Zafina? I think it will be, and yes, it is. We're going to the Twilight conflict to end this set. It is going to be just a first to one here at this point. One match to take it all and move into the grand finals. What can Fergus do here in this matchup that he was trying so hard to avoid? You know, there are things that Asuka can do here. The punishment is there if K-Top whiffs. She has the reversals if K-Top isn't ready with the chickens. And, of course, a generic down 4 and Sabakis if Fergus can make the right read with a punch Sabaki and the kick Sabaki. So, again, it's a first to one. It all comes down to this, ladies and lads. Who is going to take it? Will it be Greece or Ireland? Will it be Fergus or K-Top to meet DritonRama from Germany in the grand finals here for the PlayStation Fight Nights? Thanks so much for tuning in here. It is top 3 action and money is on the line. Here we go.
Did K-Top place Fergus in checkmate? And from the moment he made him switch to the Asuka, we're about to find out as a final game between these two ensues. Got down 3.
Yep.
Look at his back.
Oh, the backdash.
Down plus
Oh,
two.
the backdash.
Oh, come backdash away from it.
He didn't hold the parry. And there's a Sabaki.
Very nice. But not going to be a full combo, but the unblockable. Fergus tackle, no punches.
You got to really chase down Zafina because of that backdash as well. Don't want to overextend. Oh! What was that?
Fergus is styling.
He didn't get anything from it though. Back 3!
There could be a side. Well, no, Fergus is ready. Still has his tailspin as well. I don't think this is dead though.
Nice!
I love it. Ends with a mid. We've seen K-Top, when his life's on the line, ducked so many times, ends it with a safe mid. Very smart work there from Fergus as he gets a back 3. Can he take this to the wall?
And one thing about back 3 is that it tracks the sidestep right, which is Asuka's weak side. We saw that clip him the last time. Oh, that could have probably been a launch with down forward 1. A nice Sabaki again!
Oh my goodness, Fergus. He can close out with the max damage combo, I think.
No.
No, not her.
Oh! Nice block on the snake edge, and Fergus so ready. 2 rounds up, but it's not over yet. We've seen K-Top make reverse sweeps before.
No, doesn't get the guaranteed back 3 there. Life lead. It's a small one. The one launch changes it. Again, Fergus playing very safe. Nice use of the reversal. Forward 2 follow up. Forward 1. Fergus is in the driver's seat right now. Wow, is he scared of this matchup in the first place? Tooth Fairy.
Goes for the down 4 into Tooth Fairy. Catches him. Clean wall splat. Here's a combo. It's looking like Fergus going to be moving into the grand finals potentially here. Last chance for K-Top. Applying the pressure. Look at all the plus frames.
Freeze drive spent.
Oh! No! Goes for the snake edge from the Scarecrow. But he needs more than that.
Yeah,
more positioning now. Oh no! Oh, the reversal! And Fergus gonna take it 3 rounds to 0 over K-Top and gets his revenge. Moves to the grand finals.
Remember that snake edge hit? I could feel the comeback. But either way, Fergus closes it out. Very, very, very nice work. They have to say, Spag, when you play the Asuka like that, did the bad matchup even matter?
Well, like I said before the match began, he needed to use the Sabakis. You know, we had mentioned what does he have? He has whiff punishment, he has Sabakis, and the reversal. And he literally used all 3 in order to get the match done.
Yeah.
As we see the replay of the whole set, it was an amazing set. And K-Top, of course, a 3rd place finish for him. And that is, you know, for a player, you know, from Greece, not a lot of people know about the players there, but they're so strong. And K-Top is one of the reasons why we know that, because, you know, him and his brother, they've been representing so well in multiple games, dude. But yeah, it was a tough match. It went right down to the wire.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of character switches as well. You know, the sort of meta of the match was shifted. I think the whole sort of meta of the game was Fergus trying to keep his Asuka away from the Zafina the entire time, but he knew he had to switch here. When he lost, it worked out. He just barely, like, remember, he almost lost it. It was almost all over. He almost didn't have this game, which Fergus won so dominantly. And almost made it seem like, you know, there wasn't a reason to be worried in the first place.
And that's the thing, because again, he plays against Zafinas that, you know, are ready for the, you know, chickens. He wasn't ready for it there. You saw the reversal. It's actually quite easy to go for the chicken when you do the Scarecrow 1+2, because you actually just mash forward key charge, and it's like, you know, super easy. But, you know, K-Top wasn't ready for it that time. Fergus, yeah, makes it to the grand finals, man. I mean, he's going to be able to get that match against DritonRama, which he was hoping for in the winners finals. But it all comes down to this, man. And Fergus, because he's coming from the loser side, he will need to win 2 first to 3s, 2 best of 5s in order to take the whole tournament.
Yeah, but there we see there for the last time the player card of Fergus. Make sure you drop him a follow. For the run he has had here today, dropped into the lower side on his second game, but has still fought his way here. Had some tough games against Nunox, one against Jodd, and then we just saw it there, winning over K-Top in a difficult matchup from Ireland.
Yes. And, you know, of course, we've got to talk about DritonRama as well, because what a run he has had. You know, DritonRama, he doesn't turn up all the time, but my God, when he turns up, he's not only one of the best players in Europe, he's also one of the most entertaining players in this region as well. DritonRama is going to be sitting in the winners side of this grand finals. It's best of 5. Fergus looking to get that win. And I just want to call you out, Kwis, man. I just want to call you out, bruv, right now. I'm going to call you out, you know.
Why are you going to call me out?
I'm going to call you out right now, because you know what you said, bruv. You know what you said? You said, yeah, what if Fergus comes second? Well, you said that, bruv. You said, what if Fergus comes second? And if he comes second, I'm never going to forgive you, you know?
It would, but it's
This
not
is
my
your fault if he comes second.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
Because I think that's what you said.
Because you... No, I did not say that. You said that.
I think you said that.
The chat knows, yeah? The chat remembers. The chat never lies. If I ask them who said it, they're going to tell the truth, okay?
They would tell the truth and say it was you. the North remembers, Spag. And they remember that you were the one to curse Fergus today. So,
you know, it's one of those things, right? Like he has come second so many times this year, and I really, I'm not trying to be like biased or anything. Like, if DritonRama wins, power to him, man. Because I'm a good friend of Driton and he's an amazing player. But woo, Fergus. What does woo Fergus mean? Ladies and lads, here we go. It's Katarina from Fergus, not the Asuka versus the Law. So he's believing, and we're going to start off in the violet systems. Here we go.
No, he actually really prefers Katarina in this matchup recently. All the times he's played against Gosain recently, it has been the Katarina. Like, maybe there's something like, I don't know, you've got like back 3. For Asuka, Law can almost always launch out 3+4/4 stuff like that. Maybe is on his mind for the matchup. Yeah, a little bit. Look at the lips there. That was a bit essential. We're in the grand finals of a huge tournament here, Katarina. Please, you know, let's just focus on the game, okay?
All right, here we go.
He also says Angel of Innocence up there above Fergus' name. That's a lie.
Now, we've seen Fergus already this year, you know, be able to make comebacks, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom. He has won some tournaments here, and a couple of them from the loser side as well. Like, I remember specifically a tournament in Ireland where he was playing Rukang in the grand finals, and he was in losers and won 6 matches straight. So, I mean, he can do it. He's been there before.
Yeah, there was another tournament in Ireland, Celtic Showdown as well. It's nice.
Oh my God. Nice 3+4/4, and that's going to be a round for DritonRama. Of course, the Warsign 2, they actually nerfed Katarina's hop kick in Season 3. So it used to have a lot more range than it actually does now. He tried to punish the Warsign 2 with hop kick and it completely whiffed. So he'll have to go for upward 3 instead. Nice hop kick.
Very nice hop kick. This should go to the wall. If he gets a clean wall back, can do the max damage combo, and he does. Very nice from Fergus.
Yep.
Oh no! Uh-oh, he ducked. He should have punished harder. Is he gonna regret that? Oh no! Oh no!
Fergus, not like this.
No, please, okay.
You know what's crazy? He could have gone for any button but 4.
Yeah.
He could have pressed Warsign 1, Warsign 3, Warsign 2, and it would have all killed.
He picked the. He had a what, 1 in 4 chance of making a bad choice, and he still did that.
It's okay because you got the round. Here we go now. Fergus applying the pressure with the Katarina, has the wall positioning as well, and the plus frames. DritonRama's going to have to fight his way out, and he does.
Oh,
hang on.
We're seeing Drin doing a lot of parry steps right now. The stomp again, no block from Fergus. First hit the hop kick, magic fall.
Great defense from DritonRama, realizing that if he ducked in that situation, he was probably dead, but the low wasn't going to kill.
Fergus in serious trouble right now. Nice block and punish. 1-on-1.
Yep.
Even on life, I think Driton has a tiny life lead, but it's definitely precarious. Could be gone in a moment's notice.
Ooh, okay, we've got some back turn shenanigans here from DritonRama, showing us that old school lore. Here we go, rage available now for Fergus. It's not looking good, bruv. And that's that back three. Easy wall splat there, and DritonRama gonna get the match.
I mean, Fergus lost the first game.
Bruv. This guy.
In the game he just played against K-Top, he lost the first game. Like, he's done it before. He definitely knows how to I used to laughing. He definitely knows how to make these kind of comebacks. So I think definitely losing the first game like that is definitely not a death sentence by any means. And again, he always does have the character switches in his back pocket. Again, like, his Katarina is just looking kind of lifeless to me right now. I think Asuka's really where he can really make his money today. So.
I said in the beginning of the broadcast that I feel like Fergus plays the best when he sticks with Asuka. Even this year, we've seen his best tournament performances, the most consistent tournament performances at the biggest majors and all the tournaments. His best performances have come when he has played only Asuka, right? And of course, I understand it with some matchups, but I don't get why. Like, I don't know what the thinking was behind Law versus Asuka. Like, I don't think that's a bad matchup at all. So does he switch now to the Asuka? Yes, he does. And I like this. And we're going back to the Violet systems as well, which is, again, a stage you mentioned that he likes to play on too. So he gets to just try out Asuka now. It is versus 3. Let's see what he can do.
Sometimes it's just a comfort thing as well. There might not be anything specific about the matchup. Like, I know he's played against Gosane quite a bit, and Gosane has quite a decent record against Fergus when he's using the Asuka, and I think he does better when he picks the Katarina. So maybe that was in the back of his mind. Also, that's
different playstyles, right?
Yeah, and that might be a player thing. I know Gosane really hates Katarina and stuff like that. So I think no, but like one thing I do think that could play on this matchup is back 3. The fact that Law can almost consistently launch it every single time with 3+4/4 might be part of the reason he tried going for that Katarina gets to launch to start the round.
Yeah, well, here we go. Let's see what happens. Fergus, one thing's for sure is that he is definitely a lot more comfortable with this character. But DritonRama looking very comfortable here as well. 3+4 doesn't finish it. Nice block on the slide. Not going to get a big one because of the axis. But rage available now. Tries to go for the magic 4.
But Fergus was aware of that. But that time wasn't, unfortunately. I mean, Driton is placing these slides so well. Nice reversal. Can he get rage drive here? Yes, he can. Gonna put Driton just shy of rage. Flip over.
Oh, hang on. Get up, man. What are you doing? Oh, my God. Fergus.
What a comeback there from Fergus. Driton really just the architect of his own demise there. Just had to get up.
Yeah. And Fergus was really good. He realized that, look, this is a mix-up now, 50-50. Does he stay down or get up? And he just believed in him staying down. So I respect it.
And Fergus doing a good job blocking these slides now as well. Again, the Asuka just looking more confident with the character sidestep too.
Yep.
3.
Yeah, got to be careful whiffing against Fergus because he can be so... But actually, both these guys with punishment has been on point today.
Yeah.
Rage available now for Driton. Sidestep 3+4.
Should go to the wall. Yes, it does.
What?
Oh, no, that was a misinput. That was a DSS. He tried to do manual DSS. But I think Law has one of the 1+2 rage arts. Manual DSS is down 1+2. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, I think he wanted to use the rage drive, right?
Yeah, he probably wanted to do manual DSS into rage drive and ended up doing that. That's so unfortunate for DritonRama.
And that is unfortunate as well, dude. Not punishing?
Oh, no, it's all falling apart now. Wow.
Nice.
The whiff into 3+4/4. Driton not letting Fergus feel comfortable at all right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Nice block from Fergus. He's going to spend the rage. Doesn't go for flip.
Good block on the magic 4. Oh, he actually finishes the string. But the down back 1 is a high crush. What an option against the back 4 from Fergus. Utilizing that 14-frame high crushing mid so well. And what an answer back from Fergus.
That is actually such a good option from Fergus because I think there's nothing Driton could have done there to like... Now, obviously, if he did back 4 into nothing, he'd block it. But because the down at 1 is a true high crush, the only follow-up is high. Such a smart option to go for. And that's the stuff you see when Fergus plays his main character team, plays Asuka. When he has all the tools at his disposal, that's one thing I like about Fergus' Asuka a lot is he has a read in his head of what someone can do. And he just picks the best option for it. Damn it, when that situation, there's nothing that can really hurt him. And the funny thing is, because that was a slow-mo, he had all the time in the world to confirm that.
Yeah, a lot of time to confirm as well. And what's really cool about Fergus in that situation is the fact that it was a scramble kind of clutch situation, and he was still able to stay calm enough to use the right option, right? Because he's played so much, he's so experienced. So yeah, really good stuff there. Fergus evens out the set, and I really feel like winning this first set against Driton is going to be the hardest. You know, the reason is because Driton's obviously got a cushion. He knows that he has a whole set to play with, and he's going to be able to take risks like he normally likes to. You know, Driton likes to throw out things that he's a bit of a wild player, right? So, you know, this is going to be the biggest test for Fergus. If he can reset the bracket, this is where I feel like it will get a little bit more calm for him. But we're moving on to the Mishima Dojo. Wolves are still in play. It is one match apiece here, ladies and lads, in this first set grand finals.
I mean, that definitely looked like a confident win there for Fergus. He was looking comfortable, calm, and composed. Everything you love to see in a player. So let's see if Driton can sort of, you know, come back with his own offense there and sort of rally back against Fergus. Because Fergus is looking very good with the Asuka today. Like I said, his Asuka is undefeated at this point. So
you're right, man. His Asuka's been looking good, even against the Zafina, which is the matchup you're trying to avoid. You know, his Asuka is doing the thing. But here we go now. We've got a change in the customization. What do you make of this? The change to the red.
This was gone for ketchup, bro.
Yeah.
Bode.
Are you a fan?
I'm a fan of just switches in general when you lose. You know, when you lose a game, just switch. The outfit you lost in is stained in failure, so you have to take it off, you know?
I see.
And look at this, the outfit switch is already paying dividends. It's not going to be dead, but it's going to be close. Mix up here, the slide again. Driton, he had a lot of his slides blocked in that last game, but, you know, he's not deterred from that. Up to that confidence.
Yeah. A perfect start there. No pun intended, but here we go. Fergus now. What can you do to answer back?
Oh, that's a Driton classic. The 1-2-3 into hop kick. Very nice.
Yep. Fergus thought it was his turn, and Driton's like, no, son. I'm not letting you take your turn.
Oh, whiff into Magic 4 as well. The Driton classic is coming out. Nice break on the throw. A huge life lead right now for Driton. And no rage for Fergus. Nice whip punish.
Hey, look at the delay there on the Dragon Hammer this time from DritonRama. Beautiful timing there. Here we go. Fergus looking a little bit lost, but the Tooth Fairy forward too.
Very nice. And to the wall. 3-ring circus combo.
Oh,
My goodness. You see the shimmy?
Fergus changing up his timing a little bit as well now.
Oh my god, just a junkyard roar there. Fergus has a life lead right now.
Wow.
Down forward 4. That was a smart option there.
And down 4 to finish. Fergus on the board now.
Yeah. Didn't have the best start to this game, but, you know, still winning rounds and looking good.
Yeah. Okay.
That is natural now. I'm playing it very safe, very slow this round.
Yeah, this is definitely a much slower paced round now. Both guys are trying to find a counter hit or a whiff punish.
Just moving like a cerebral assassin right now as Fergus. Excellent whiff punish. This should go to the wall. Another 3-ring circus, perhaps? Yes. Yep.
He was looking for the whiff punish, man, and DritonRama gave it to him. Looking to take it to a final round. They're just sitting outside of rage as well here, DritonRama. And there it is. Confirm.
Very nice from Fergus as we go to a final round here. Can he pull off a reverse sweep? I mean, that would be huge for Fergus. Being able to win a dominant last game and then a reverse sweep as well.
This is good from Driton. Just confidence to run in there and go for the lows, especially when Asuka has so many options to beat it. Here we go.
Down +2, forward 2 follow-up. Down back 3. Fergus looking good right now. The slide, no block this time. Dragon Hammer blocked.
Oh my goodness. The mid launcher, and that's going to be some big damage here for Fergus. Delays the string for the extra damage and flip over. One way going to do it, and he tried to go for the Hail Mary. Fergus 3 rounds straight, not even no round brown, but like reverse sweep there. DritonRama looks so comfortable in the first 2 rounds, Kwis, but Fergus just brought it back, and I don't know what it was with DritonRama, but it just completely just became a lot more patient after winning those first 2.
I feel like a true sign of Fergus's composure there is at the end blocking the while sending for a flip kick. A lot of people in that situation, when they have a life lead, it's a scramble situation, they'll block the while sending for, but like, oh, it's my turn to get hit by the flip kick. Fergus was composed. He stayed there. He knows Driton as a player as well. He can expect certain things like that when he plays against him. Very, very, very good work there. And I think that's just a sign of his composure in this stressful situation.
Yeah, I feel like DritonRama became too patient with the round lead there. He had 2 rounds up quite quickly, you know, playing his mix-up style and poking away, and then just decided to play a little more patient style with Fergus, which kind of definitely works in favor of the Asuka, right? Being able to just poke away, get comfortable, and as soon as DritonRama whiffed anything, the Tooth Fairy forward 2 punish from Asuka was there, and that's how you know Fergus is playing. This has been the case for years. Whenever Fergus is punishing with the forward 2 with Asuka, that's how you know he's playing good Tekken. You know, so this is dangerous now for DritonRama. I know he's in the winner's side and he has that cushion, but it can very quickly run away from you if Fergus gets this next match. You know, he's gonna have to try and win it here.
Yeah, I feel like you said, when Fergus gets those forward to those Tooth Fairy whiff punishes, it's looking good, bruv. It's looking good,
bruv.
Looking good, bruv. And I
Big
think
man ting.
Fergus is feeling good right now. He's up 2-1 right now, and I think, like I said, the way he won it as well. The first was a dominant win with a nice little option select with the down at 1. The second was he lost those first 2 rounds. He was quite bad, but still stayed composed enough to get the reverse sweep. I think Fergus is showing he's in control right now. He's calm. I think this is a good sign to continue on. But you know, Driton's not done. We saw from this first 2 rounds he has the capability to win dominantly against Fergus, so we don't want to see Fergus sort of let off the driver's seat. No, let his foot off
the gas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Keep sitting in the driver's seat, Fergus. Don't move to the passenger seat.
You know, the thing with Driton is, you know, he at this point now needs to think to himself, where did I win my rounds, and when did I lose my rounds? What was I doing that made me lose, or what did I do that made me win? Where am I finding success? Because those rounds were completely different from the first round to the last round. His playstyle was way different, right? He had a very aggressive big start to that match and then a very passive end to it. So let's see what Driton can do here. I don't expect a character switch. We don't really see Driton play any other character, and it's going to be on the infinite stage, so there'll be immediately a bit of a change of dynamic here.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of other characters, I know Driton has a Shaheen in his back pocket. I don't know.
Different though.
Yeah. It's basically the same character.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's the pick you go for in this situation. I think you've got to go out all with the main here. And for Fergus, this is reset point. If he wins this, it's a completely new set. And he's yet to lose a game with this Asuka and Driton so far. So.
You said it, man. The Asuka has been doing the job. It's only when he switched to the Katarina that he kind of, you know, started to lose matches, right?
I'm trying to think now. Fergus has lost the game. He lost the game against Nunox with the Asuka, but I think that was the only time, right?
I'm telling you, man, this guy's Asuka, like when he sticks to the Asuka, he does the best. And look at that. Tried to go for the whip punish again, but just a little bit too slow.
I like that he was confident enough to go for it, though.
Yeah.
That was a nice whip punish, I guess. 1, 2, 3 gets the count hit. Down back 3. Things are looking good right now for Driton. And Driton's playing a very nice anti-mash style now. Hits the down back 3, does a magic force straight away. He's not trying to, you know, let Fergus get through any cheeky stuff, but there's a reversal. Down forward 3 to follow up. Oh, forward 3, sidestep 2.
Boy, the 1-1. Beautiful stuff there. Fergus. You know, and Asuka has some really good round enders, you know, because the back 2 puts you into a complete mix-up on block. But look at that from DritonRama. Doesn't care about the new tactics. He's gonna go for the straight 3+4.
Oh, okay. Down forward 2 catches Fergus doing something. Legend kick doesn't drop it this time. Fergus just shy of rage, like Gale kick. A bit of desperation, I think. This round is looking like it's gotten away from Fergus, and it has.
Round 3.
Fast standing 2 to close out the second round. A trade for the counter hits. Unfortunate, but no one really wins out in that situation.
Nice. There we go. And you kind of forced to play a bit more of a passive style here, right? Because you're on the infinite stage. There's a lot of space to move around. It's all about who can get the pokes and the whiff punishes in. Nice, good timing. Knew that Fergus wanted to come in with a forward 2, goes for the uppercut down forward 2, and leaves Fergus with rage now.
Oh, that could have been a big whip punch for Fergus. Another trade, and Fergus doesn't get a launch again. Rage has spent plus frames in a strength. Fergus is going to steal this round.
Wow, look at that, the clutch factor, and Fergus now on reset point here on this grand finals. Oh, the down 4 backdash. Fergus setting him up and punishing him.
Unblockable running slide. Fergus, he's knocking on the door of a reset. Oh!
The cheeky stuff.
Yeah. Drops the combo though. Inner strength again, but he's can't get a full combo. But nice adjustment still. Down back 3. One more hit does it for Fergus. Fergus.
And that's gonna be it. Yes, Fergus gets a reset in this grand finals for the PlayStation Fight Night. We are going to one final best of 5. It is DritonRama now in the loser side versus Fergus. And man, you know what? If Fergus had won that match versus versus Kato, maybe he'd have been sitting in the winner's side here. But got to get that out of your head now. It all comes down to this final first to 3. And like I said, Kawis, I feel like I don't know what we're gonna get. Now that DritonRama is less comfortable, now that it's just one set left, does he turn it up or does he lose his confidence? That's what we're going to find out soon, Kawis. What do you think?
I think for DritonRama right now, his job is very simply to understand he is playing a new set of Tekken right now.
Yeah.
I think he needs to let go of everything that's happened in the past. He beat the Katarina, sure, but the Asuka's been a different beast. I think he just needs to recognize that, okay, I lost that set, and pretend it's a tournament, forget it, just move on and play this new set like it is a new set, because it is a new set. You know,
Yeah.
it's a completely different first to 3 between these two. The slate is
yes.
wiped clean. It is a reset between these two. The first to 3 wins this, the final big invitational tournament of the year. The
That's
Fight
it.
Night PlayStation Invitational. If
And-
you guys want to be on this stage next year, perhaps even later on at the start of the year, make sure you guys go to compete.playstation.com to take part, because this could be you one day. You could be playing against Fergus in the grand finals and, you know, showing your composure against this beast of a man.
You know what it is though, both these guys, man, Fergus and DritonRama, they, you know, oftentimes have not performed to the level that they expect from themselves, right? But now one of these guys is definitely gonna win this tournament. Who is it gonna be though? We'll find out now, ladies and lads. It is a final best of 5, first to 3, and the whole way now is going to be and how it's been the whole tournament. It's random select stage for every match. Even if you lose the match, it is random all the way. We're going to the Twilight Conflict here. Let's see who's going to take it.
Whatever happens, happens. I think this first game is important to set the tone. Fergus has won 3 games straight so far, and again, DritonRama has opted for an outfit switch.
Round 1.
You know, the outfit reeked.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, definitely a slower start between these two right now. Who will win the first major interaction? It's going to be Driton with the low parry.
All right, here we go. Nice. A Dragon Cannon.
4-3, no side step 2. Baiting it nice down 4-2 from Driton as he takes the first round.
Oh my God, Kawis! Can you just wait for the round to be finished first and then say it?
It should have been over.
It doesn't matter, should have. You know this game enough, bro. You've
That
commentated
was
enough.
like, Driton, why did you do the second back 2? Just do one back 2-1, man.
It doesn't matter. It
Just
doesn't
do
matter.
one back 2-1, like.
A
Anyway,
count here. Here we go, Fergus. Answering back.
this should be the round.
Ooh. So close to the whiff punish there from Fergus.
Oh, just a back.
Dragon Tail? Okay.
It's one of those days.
We're playing tag 2, huh?
That's like a 4th time Fergus has been swept today as DritonRama takes it. No, wait. as he takes the round with another Dragon Hammer.
Very nice. DritonRama, good pressure there. The forward 1+2, that Dragon Hammer. Plus on block and a count hit launcher. Using it so well.
Nice low parry from Fergus. He's already had 1 reverse sweep today. But definitely not going to be deterred from this kind of start from DritonRama. Nice back 4-3. Just pulls the trigger straight away.
Yeah, you can already see from the approach from DritonRama that he's playing like he doesn't care right now. And look at that 3+4 whiff punish. This is beautiful stuff.
Junkyard combo as well. Gonna put Fergus just shy of rage. Nice break on the throw. Down forward 1. Had a counter hit there. Inner strength. I don't know if this is dead, Slag.
Yeah, I don't think it's dead, so he flips over for the Oki. And the down 3 to finish. Nice, good from Fergus.
Interesting option to kill, but Fergus gets it. Looking strong right now.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Magic
nice
4.
Oh, very nice. Nice combo just as well to make sure he didn't get a sidewall. Very nice from Driton. Oh, up forward 3 gets a counter hit. Fergus.
Yeah. Gonna try and push closer and closer to that wall. So he gets some pressure. Look at that. Big overextension, but no combo.
Oh, no.
Not like this,
No.
Fergus. Oh, no.
No.
Nice. Nice. Look at that from Fergus the back two string. It puts you into a complete 50-50 on block. And DritonRama guessed incorrectly. Final round now.
He will not die, but 2 down 4 threes. The 1-2. Back 3, no punish. Okay.
What?
Driton, I don't know. It worked one time. I think he's just thinking he's gonna get lucky again.
I wonder if that was a misinput though, but knowing Driton, it probably wasn't. All right, Fergus has a small life lead here, looking for the reverse sweep. Holds the reversal for a long time.
They just sat there looking, but the down 4-2 catches Fergus. Trying to approach, breaks the balcony, poison arrow. Yeah, Fergus is in rage now.
Hang on a minute, hang on a second. Rage available now, and goes for the low. DritonRama clutches it and prevents the reverse sweep.
I have to say, I have to really question Fergus's judgment there. After the poison arrow, he just stayed down on the ground. I think that's just a free opportunity to get up. I think maybe he's worried about like the power crush tackle, like the power crush shoulder or the tackle, but I don't know. I feel like that's just a free opportunity to get up there. I think by staying down there, he let Driton get that stomp and then have a round-ending mix-up. That was not the best decision in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens in this next match, man. But I think that he's going to stick with the Asuka here. The Katarina was tried in the first match and it didn't really work out. Asuka has got the job done. We're in the reset here. But DritonRama, the question was, Kaiwas, is he going to play more reserved or will he kind of, use this extra pressure to start playing more like himself? And I think we're seeing more the kind of DritonRama that we're used to seeing, right? Not afraid to throw out these kind of wild moves and the whiff punishment being on point. The confidence to just run up there and go for a low against an Asuka, even when you have minus frames. Really, really good stuff there from Driton.
Yeah, so that's the first game he's won against Asuka so far. And I think what a time to do it because it's a new set, that... Yeah, no bearing on like the previous score. So like he's up 1-0 right now.
Yeah.
Even though he lost 3 in a row, he's up 1-0. It is a completely new set right now. And like I said, just needs to treat this like a new set. And I think that's exactly what he has done. But for Fergus, the fact that he stayed competitive that entire time, I don't think a loss like that's going to dishearten him too much.
Absolutely. All right, Devil's Pit now. So we're going to get a little bit of that infinite stage in this as well. We do transition over into the infinite once a person goes up 2 rounds. Let's see what the dynamic is going to be here, man. We're going to get to see a bit of both, the walls and the no walls. But here we go.
Round 1.
Here we go.
Game number 2 here in this reset grand finals. DritonRama up 1-0. Fergus, man, he's fought so hard to get here, man.
Why are you laughing?
Bro, you know exactly why I'm laughing. Oh, here we go. Count hit.
Nice clearing circus. Gonna put Driton in rage. Nice start. Driton, I like the way he's believing his back 4-3 today, but not everyone is gonna be a winner.
Yep. Okay, delays the string, gets a counter hit. Oh my gosh, you gotta be careful. Both these characters are known to have amazing whiff punishment, so overextending is not an option. No tech roll there from Driton.
Nice start from Fergus. I think actually low parry. They're expecting the low from Junkyard. They're counting hit for Driton.
It gets the combo now, the legend kick. Don't want to be too patient here, Fergus. You have a small life lead, but it can quickly run away from you. Good punish on the hop kick.
Very nice. Forward 1, upward 3. Rage available. Is he going to spend it? 15 seconds left to go. The downward 2 whiffs the low parry from Driton. Okay, I was scared he wasn't going to rage out straight away. And Driton is someone who, I don't know, there are a lot of players who like whiff and they're like, oh, okay, my turn's over and stuff. But Driton still is just doing something. After he whiffs, he's always just, keeping going. He's moving forward. And there are low parry after whiff. Unfortunately, spells the end for the round on Fergus.
Yeah, definitely. That's what makes him so unpredictable and scary to play in these short sets, man. You never know what Driton's going to do. Even on whiff, is he going to press more buttons? Is he going to play patiently? He's really good at mixing it up. But right now, Fergus is back to the wall. He needs to do something. Goes for the reversal.
Upward 3. Like that's just the inner strength. Punish that. No.
That isn't the right punish. I think that's minus 11, not 12. And Fergus, we're transitioning over onto the infinite now. Fergus is 1 round to even this one up.
Oh, okay. Down forward 2. Driton is placing those so well.
Yeah. And it's kind of been the story of today for him, man. It's just being able to place those down 4-2s at the perfect time. And talk about perfect timing. Look at that. Count hit from Fergus.
Okay, now Driton, both of them just shy of rage, and Fergus caught mashing off the down forward one. This could be the round.
Uh-oh.
I said could, by the way.
I didn't say nothing. Oh, okay. It goes for the cheeky low. That DritonRama. This is a huge round. Is Driton going to go up 2-0, or will Fergus even it up to 1-1?
Okay, again, nice punishes a 3+4. The first two hits are unsafe. Holds the reversal, gets nothing. Dragon Hammer. Nice block this time on the slide.
I like the punish as well because quite a few times Fergus gone for while standing 4 and it's whiffed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice. The spring kick is baited in Fergus.
That was unnecessary.
Yeah, it's going to put Driton in rage. Run up.
Trying to go through. Yeah, frame trap.
Yeah. Oh, nice whip punish from DritonRama. Extra damage because he's in rage as well.
Uh-oh, going for the cheeky stuff now. Here we go, DritonRama. Party mode activated. Rage available. Punish.
One late on the punish.
Oh my god, the string into down 4-2. Ragear should kill. And Fergus drops the round and Driton goes up 2-0 in the reset grand finals.
Honestly, that is just classic Driton right there. He does something like that, something that's a bit minus, or just gives up his turn, but like a string that has a follow-up that he doesn't do the last hit to make you wait for the last hit, then a down 4-2, then a magic 4. And it's just been working so well. And now, I mean, Driton went from being down 3-1 to potentially winning the reset 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, wow. There was this really, really important round because the difference between 2-0 and 1-1, I mean, it's night and day, dude. So, yeah, 2-0 now. Driton only needs to win one more match in order to take this entire tournament. And Fergus, you got to say that round was his, man. But again, Driton's so good at, like you said, being unpredictable with when he chooses to go for things like the down 4-2. He takes his turn at times when you think it's no longer his turn. It's my turn to go in. So what is Fergus going to do? I mean, he can still do this. He needs to win 3 matches straight, which is going to be tough. But, I mean, he has been looking good in these matches, KRS.
Yeah, I mean, it's gone to final round every single time since the reset. And, you know, we're probably going for like an overall count of the rounds. Fergus is probably up, to be honest. Obviously, that's not how games are scored, unfortunately, for Fergus. But like that shows that he's still in this, regardless what the score looks like right now. He shouldn't be too disheartened by the scoreline because he can definitely win this. He lost to 2. Oh, Stringolopus.
It's not Stringolopus 2 though.
Yeah, but I feel like this one actually kind of matches the color of the first one more anyway. But either way, yeah, like it should show him that it's not all doom and gloom, even though he's lost 2 straight right now. Like he can definitely do it. It's been final rounds, it's been close decisions. Those last 2 final rounds, you can argue you should have just bad decisions is what lost it. So my advice for Fergus is don't make bad decisions, make good ones.
Just win. You know, that's what Kay was saying. Why don't you just win? That's a good idea right there, ladies and gents. Here we go. Potential now for DritonRama to take this entire tournament. Can Fergus fight back and take us to a final match?
I like that duck on the string there as well. You don't see that string very often, but Fergus ready for the duck. Back 4 counter here as well. 3-ring circus. Driton's back as the wall, and he's in rage.
Yeah,
looking good for Fergus. It'd be a shame if he lost this round.
It would be a shame, but not gonna happen. Fergus, too solid, too strong, gets the first round.
Oh, another count hit to start the round. Fergus placing that so well. Can he get a clean wall split? Yes, Fergus so good at his combo optimization, honestly. Nice. Driton believing in the back 4-3 a bit too much. That's going to be 2 fast rounds for Fergus.
I think Fergus is very upset with losing that last match, man. He started these first 2 very quickly, getting counter hits and big damage. Don't play passive now. That's another counter hit. Here we go.
Yeah. The double 3-ring circus as well. He is a man on a mission right now.
He is angry. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Fergus doing everything right now, and I think he's going to close this game out.
Wow.
Driton had no answer. He's panicked back 4-3s, could not do anything as Fergus closes out the 3rd game in dominant fashion. If he can do that just 2 more times, he wins the tournament.
That was a good answer back, a very good answer back for Fergus. Not out of it yet, man. Again, like we mentioned, it hasn't been the best year, but hey, there's a couple of days left. What do you say, 29 hours, 30 hours left in 2022?
We got about 4 hours, about 28 hours left.
Can we close out this tournament with a bit of a bang? Can we get a win here from Fergus? I mean, that was a much different approach from him. He's like, you know what? I don't care now. I'm just gonna go in, go for my counter hits, and just rush him down and believe in my reads. And that's what I want to see more from Fergus. Stop doubting himself, because that's what ends up making you lose in those clutch situations. Oh my God, he might low parry. He might low block here.
Yeah.
Just go for it. It's 50-50 in the end of the day, right? To close out the round. So yeah, Fergus stays alive.
I think there must be some people as well who like maybe took a break. Like, oh, let me go, get something to eat, quick break. And they must think this was just a really long segment of us discussing that game because of how fast Fergus closed that one out. They come back, like, why are these guys still talking? Where's the game? Like, a whole game was played.
Yes, it's 2-1 now, not 2-0.
Yeah, that was...
Welcome back.
So, now let's see what Fergus does now. What is the stage first? Well, so Dragon's Nest. This might power up lore, actually.
Ooh, that's a very good lore stage. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Fergus, the way he's been playing, those walls might come in handy. Here we go. Fergus fighting to stay alive in this tournament. It is reset grand finals. Fergus fighting for his tournament life here. Driton only one match away from taking the whole thing.
Again, I think even that round probably solidifies what I was saying earlier. If you go by rounds, Fergus probably has way more rounds than Driton has in this entire set. But games are not scored like that, unfortunately. Fergus probably campaigned for games to be scored like that after this. I think he'd be like, listen, I feel like this is what we should do now. Just go by the rounds won, because I would have won this. But it's not done yet. And a slide to start the tempo, and another slide. Driton was not happy losing the way he did there, but Fergus gets a counter hit, get up 3, gonna be just shy of the wall as well.
I think we're gonna get a brawl now, Kawis. It's gonna be a good old-fashioned brawl.
Yeah, I think
no respect on frames. What frames? Never heard of them.
Oh, nice confirm there from Fergus. Nice combo as well. Down one put to the wrist. If Driton blocked that was actually the round in the other direction.
No self-doubt anymore. Fergus believing in his reads. Here we go.
Be like water. Wait, that's Bruce.
That's a lore thing.
Yeah. I guess Asuka's also being like water. Oh, wow, standing forward down to a classic Asuka frame trap there.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's just doing strings, bro.
Just finishes it anyway. The sidestep too. Fergus working on...
Oh my God, oh, the cheeky stuff, rage drive. Fergus, get up, please. Oh my God. Oh, nice slide from Driton. Quick slides.
I think Driton really needed that to stop the bleeding. I think if Fergus won that would have been 5 rounds straight, dominant, looking good. But I think that shouldn't be enough to deter Fergus. Again, that forward 4-3, looking for more count hits. Driton is looking a bit flustered right now.
Yeah, for sure, man. You can see that he's just waiting for something. Driton, Fergus, he wants a whiff to punish or something.
Running 3+ frames. Fergus tries to make a big read on a low, gets nothing.
New tic-tacs.
Yeah. I think for Fergus, but one launch could turn everything around either way. Oof, there's the counter hit launch. Yeah,
he needed that, man. That's going to be a big chunk of damage, especially with that dragon cannon. Fergus is back to the wall now. Rage available, tries to go for the reverse.
Down for 2, rage drive. That's a bit hard to do. Back 3 out of range. Back 3 out of range.
And no punish.
10 seconds left. Fergus.
Oh, the mid! Fergus! Here we go, 1 round away from taking us to a final match, and he threads the needle with a down 4-2. This is going to go to the wall, surely.
Oh my goodness. Clearing circus. Oh, finishes the string. Max damage combo. I think we're going to a final game, Spag.
Yes, we are, with 7 golden letters as well. The pressure is on. DritonRama was up 2-0. And now, all of a sudden, it is 2 matches apiece. Final match for this December Fight Nights here for the PlayStation tournaments. What a tournament it has been. And I feel like it couldn't have gone any other way, man. Tekken 7 always delivers. It is almost 2023. We're going to close out the year with a final match.
Whatever happens, Fergus is my MVP of the tournament. Because this has been... Like, the performance he has had in this, going from losers final to now, the performance he has had has been absolutely amazing. Was down, 2-1 against K-Top, went to the Asuka, beat the Julia, then beat the Zafina decisively, 3-1 to reset pretty decisively, and now those, like, he just lost 2 games, close games. Remember, he lost 2 close games after the reset, then 2 decisive wins again. Like, Fergus has been... If we just went by this tournament alone in a vacuum, Fergus is one of the best players in the world right now. Obviously, we don't live in a vacuum, and there's other players that are way better than Fergus. But anyway, as we get into the final game between these two, is currently all tied up 2-2. The last game is everything, regardless of the round count. The first player here to get 3 rounds wins the tournament, wins the prize pool, and is the final champion of 2022. It's the Dragon Nest again. If I'm Fergus, I'm going to be feeling very good about that, Spag.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, the stage is in your favor if you're DritonRama at the moment, but Fergus, the way he's been playing, you know, he won already on this stage. Can he keep up that offense that DritonRama has not been able to deal with? Can Fergus close out 2022 with a tournament win? DritonRama, Fergus, Germany, Ireland. Here we go. It all comes down to this.
One more game to determine the winner here. And you have to say, another alpha switch for DritonRama. Is it going to pay dividends?
Yes.
And I don't want to see Fergus play tentative this game. I want him to do what got him to the dance, and it's been things like that, the counter hits. This is going to be huge damage. Driton in trouble already. No confirm. Down 1+2. One more hit for Fergus, and oh, I can feel the momentum, Spag.
Yeah, definitely, man. And DritonRama has to do something crazy to just stop this momentum, because Fergus is playing with a lot of confidence, man.
Look at him. Look at him, Spag.
Asuka not known to be an offensive character, but right now Driton can't deal with the offense from Asuka.
You cannot deny this man, Fergus, right now. Can he? Yes, he can.
Oh, yes. This is what DritonRama needed to do, man, just to stop the bleeding a little bit. Let Fergus know that he still means business.
Right,
Rage available, though. Oh, my God. Okay, Fergus now on tournament point here. After being down in the lower bracket, he needs one more round.
Oh no, that was if Fergus is the back 3 to nothing, that wouldn't have connected. That was a mistake by him. Oh, no dark.
You can't get too confident though. It's not over. Not over till it's over, especially when they're playing against DritonRama.
Life lead for Driton right now. I haven't said that in a while.
Okay, here we go. That was good from Fergus, but the punish from DritonRama, those back threes are not working.
Yeah, very unnecessary. Going to be a wall combo. Rage available for Fergus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the punish. Rage available. One touch and it is...
Oh my God! Can he kill though? Goes to the back three into the Tooth Fairy. Rage drive, and Fergus is going to be the December Fight Nights champion here for the PlayStation tournaments after being down in the lower bracket and resetting versus DritonRama.
This whole day he has been down, but never out. He has been down 2-0, 2-1. It didn't matter. Down in the lowest side, losing to players in situations he arguably shouldn't have lost in, close games. But what I love is he did not let that hold him down. And Fergus is going to be your Fight Night Invitational champion. And for the final 28 hours we have left of 2022, Fergus is a champion. I mean, you have a situation like this, just the confidence from Fergus, who's playing out of his mind. Great option select there with a down back one. I mean, Spag, this is the best I've seen him play all year.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. And again, what is it, Cabus, that we've said time and time again? When this man picks and commits to the Asuka, he is able to make magic, dude. And, you know, DritonRama, we have to give it up to him as well because, you know, his path to get to the grand finals was not easy. He had to beat K-Top and he had to beat DBP, who has been such a dominant player in these Fight Night tournaments as well. So DritonRama, a great performance. But Fergus, as soon as he went down 2-0 when it should have been 1-1, I mean, he just turned it up, man.
Yeah.
It was something completely different, just to show the versatility in his game style, that he can play an aggressive Asuka as well as a defensive one. Just really, really good stuff all around, dude.
And how many perfects did Fergus get today? I mean, a situation like that as well, just letting the forward two whiff, rip after a whiff back three. That's the kind of stuff, you know, DritonRama was doing to Fergus earlier, like whiffing some more buttons and stuff. Fergus decided, I can too play that game. He played the game and he won. What a showing from Fergus. You have to say, I'm definitely happy for the guy. Great performance today, and just what a start back.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think that's going to give him a lot of confidence now moving into the new year and the tournaments that we're going to see for that as well. And remember, guys, top 4 for this tournament were paid out as well. As you can see there, Fergus going to be getting $200, DritonRama $150, K-Top $100, and 4th place was Nunox, I believe. Well, that's going to be $50 for him, man. So it's a cool little top 4 payout there. But man, yeah, again, like we were saying, DritonRama, although losing, can definitely take a little bit of confidence there that he took out some big names, and Fergus especially, you know, these kind of wins will make him have more of a perspective that, you know what, I need to believe in my Asuka a little bit more, dude, because even in a bad matchup, as you said, Kairos, you can make it work in your favor, you know?
Like, he has just been absolutely dominant on the games. He just committed to Asuka. He played the Asuka, looked so strong.
Yeah.
And it was great to see him join in today's event. And you guys can also join in or the Discord community as well. You can join the PlayStation Tournaments community Discord to find regular updates on esports events, articles, videos, and meet with others to improve your game. The PlayStation Tournaments community Discord regularly hosts play sessions, interviews with figures in the community, and other special content you guys aren't going to want to miss out. Make sure you scan the QR code, join the Discord, tap in, and maybe we'll find you. Maybe you'll have a chance to play against the mighty Fergus at one point, the new mythical fighter Fergus.
Yeah, I mean, good stuff there. Absolutely. I mean, what more could you expect other than like a final match, you know, from the reset grand finals? You know, Tekken continues to deliver. But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for us here for the Fight Nights Europe. But the Tekken action isn't going to be over. Actually, after this, there's going to be the Fight Nights for the NA region as well. So if you guys are, you know, still going to be up and waiting to see some more Tekken action, then that's definitely something to look forward to. That's going to be happening right after this as well. So, but from us guys in Europe, it's going to be it. Kairos, anything else you want to say before we sign off?
It was just great. Thank you to the team for having me. I always love commentating these events, especially with you yourself, Spag. It's always a fun outing when we link up. And say thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to the players, and shout out to Fergus for a dominant showing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we hope that you guys have a great New Year's from us. Spag and Kairos is going to be it. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
PlayStation